Okay then, that should be everything. Alright. Hello? Alright, let's see if this is good. So you play it. Hello everyone. Alright, so I don't know how the audio is, so let me know how everything is. If it's appearing on the screen or... Alright. And now we have the opening titles. Let me know if it's not showing or if there's... Because I've never streamed on YouTube before, so I'm figuring this out as we go. There we go. Alright, now we're in. Hello, everyone. So, I actually just ran through this on Twitch. I did it a little bit of a test stream to kind of like get the whole gist of everything and how it all worked, but this is a very loud title screen. I'll get off of that for everyone's sake. I can see it. Hello, everyone. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining. Oh, and we're in the very cozy cabin here. I'm so glad everyone agreed with my assessment that this was just a very nice-looking house here. I would totally live on this ship. Oh, Lucy. Hood classic for sure. Love this game. Lots of good memories playing this one. About to go to sleep. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you too. Thanks for coming. New manager is. Love the cutscenes in this. They got very creative with what they had. AW Lucy protectors are here. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I think of all the AWE games, this was by far the one I played the most. So I probably have it memorized. I could probably recite it verbatim, but you know, that's for a different stream. Yeah, I haven't. It's a little hard to hear the game. I can adjust the audio. I just didn't want it to be super loud, especially because the title screen. Oh darn. Complicated. Alright, so changing the audio was a dangerous mission, I see. Alright, hold on. I will mess with the audio here in a moment. Whoa, Twitter's open. Alright, let me fix the audio here. Alright. Accidentally, and apparently that was a lot for... Yeah, this game's really old, so malfunctions. Not canon. Not canon. Alright, let me see. So we are going to save repeatedly because when I did this on Twitch... When I did this on Twitch, there were some issues. From the Jamie Shoden streams. Jamie Shoden streams. I don't think I was on any of those. I don't think I was on those. Alright, sorry. So we're starting up again. Right. I know where I can find a fried ice cream, only of the fried variety. Alright, let me know if the audio is better now. Passing. Hello from Brazil. Hi. Thank you for coming by. Alright, so new game. Alright, so yeah, we already watched that. Yeah, I guess glitches are to be expected on this really old game, so... Yeah, I'm working on the 2011 video right now, and so many of those games are so broken. Like, A Log Way from Home, and all the other ones, like... I got a hard time getting Quirky Turkey to work, too. Catalyst to my obsession with walking sims, point and click. Oh, same. I love these old point and click games. Lots of nostalgia to be had here.
I had that dream again, Gary.
Meow.
And it's
Going to come true today. Because today is the grand opening of the Krusty Krab 2. Told you I had this memorized, you didn't believe me. SpongeBob steals from everyone. He stole Larry's Beach Toys in Employee of the Month. What was that about? And SpongeBob's evil. You hungry, little Phil? I don't know if I should go with all the dialogue options or just the necessary ones. But...
You were too thin before.
Hello, Lucy. Hello, Yellow Egg.
I am not just saying that.
Nicholas Alarkin likes to move it, move it. Apparently King Julian's in the chat.
Red tie for the big day?
Meow.
Gary, you're so witty.
Wonder if my animal is going to invade this stream at any point. Lucy Friday to join Jamie's Twitch streams. Employee of the Month is great. I love that one too. And now we go downstairs. Let's go outside in our underwear.
I can't go outside in my underwear.
Oh, come on, you're a coward. I think I said that exact thing in my video too.
The TV is way too loud for me to make a
You know, I think
phone
we should
call.
go shower
I should turn it
first.
off.
I know it adds absolutely nothing to the plot, but I think that's going to be essential just starting this day. Hope to hear from you. Probably will, because I've streamed a few times on Twitch. She invaded every stream without fail. She'd be pawing at me and barking like she really wants her voice heard. She reviewed Half-Life 2. That's a bit out of my jurisdiction, but I do love Half-Life 2. That's one of my favorite games of all time.
Squeaky clean.
I don't go outside in my underwear. Should have flushed before getting in the shower. That would have been an experience. Can't even click on this big window here. Alright, let's flood the bathroom while we go. I feel like that's a good idea.
My special toothbrush.
Made for only 2 teeth. Then skedaddle. I got that garage sale. Lore? Now I wonder if the show's any different. One off, but Don Cannon is better. Do you play Skyrim? I love Skyrim. That's amazing. Skyrim is... I know it's glitchy and it's kind of a pain, but I love Skyrim. Can't hate it. Buddy, Jamie Snowden streams on YouTube and Twitch. Oh, I'm not familiar.
Outside in my underwear.
Oh my gosh, SpongeBob. You need to braven up here. Who's SpongeBob, dude? Let's change the channel. I think we should listen to the rocker guy. Kind of foreshadowing, because he does appear in the end of the game, actually. Alright, so he doesn't want to go outside in his current state, so we have to fix this situation, clearly. These pictures are really bland. I want to see sharks or electric eels or something like that.
White shirt.
I love the
brown
little
shorts,
cardboard
red
thing
tie.
here.
Classic.
It's actually canon, but I still like the feature.
My clothes.
I need them. I'm bashful in the nude.
I had a pet clam in there, but he got out.
Yeah, the clam is sometimes in there and sometimes not. That's kind of curious. All right, now we can go outside. Or should we go scare the repairman first? Makes you think. Let's go scare the repairman. Yeah, now that I think about it. First SpongeBob game I played was the Wii version of Creature at the Krusty Krab. He's a supreme jack. Yeah, Creature from the Krusty Krab is great. I have a lot of memories of playing that at my friend's house, actually. She was the one who introduced me to Battle for Bikini Bottom and everything, and it was kind of funny because I had the PC games and she had the console games, so I didn't tell her they were different. I just told her I had the same games. And I remember telling her that I beat Battle for Bikini Bottom, and she's like, "Oh, you need to help me." And I'm like, "Well, it's kind of a different game, but."
Remember when I said hi to you and you got
I love
so
your. Thank you,
scared?
Noah Harris. I love making them. What emulator are you using? I'm just playing this straight.
I have a problem with loud noises. I
I just realized that the candles in SpongeBob's bed are like, oh yeah, that's cool. So there was something I watched that used the exact chattering from Perch but slowed down. Ooh.
Hey,
Is that wire real or phony? Should play Jimmy. I might. That would actually be really fun to play.
Phony, 'cause you're a telephone
And the typing game is great too. And yeah, I also love the atmosphere of this game. Ooh.
Boom.
Don't do that.
What you doing?
What you doing?
I'm trying to fix this phone line. It's broken.
I need to use the phone.
I
It's
need to
really
use the
important.
phone.
I need to call
It's really
Squidward.
important.
Obviously, that's
Well, I'd
of
be
the
glad to let you
utmost
know when I'm
importance.
done. It's gonna be a while though.
But I need
But
to
I need
use
to
the
use
phone now.
now.
What do you want me to do? This phone line repair.
I love how
is delicate
SpongeBob
work
just
and it
fixes it
takes
like it's
time.
nothing. Like, he's more qualified to fix the phone than this guy who clearly does this for a living. Ain't that funny? Have you ever done a review on the Fairly Odd Parents? Yes, I did do the Jimmy Neutron ones. I did one Fairly Odd Parents one. That was Shadow Showdown. I want to do Break Into Rules, but I can't really. I can't get my hands on that one. I found a ROM for it, but it didn't work. So I do want to do it though at some point. Never thought you'd actually play this, but I like the sound of it. I have a review of this game on my channel. That was one of my first big reviews. Texture on the pineapple house looks like it's from Krabby Quest. The movie console game. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Hey, little game looks good too. Oh yeah, the Employee of the Month and a lot of those are very that and Battle for Bikini Bottom have an issue with. Oh, we have to go see Patrick. Those have an issue with loading the white textures, so they just kind of appear transparent, and it's really kind of scary. There's this program called DG Voodoo, I think it's called, that you can fix those programs with. I need to figure out how it works so I can re-review Battle for Bikini Bottom, because that's such an old review of mine. But
Manager, sir.
you should review the Animaniacs PC game. Ooh. Say,
Say, Patrick,
wonder how
tonight
the
after my
console
big
movie
promotion,
game would
let's
work.
go out and party.
Yeah, that would be
in
interesting.
purple.
I love being purple.
Welcome to the Wayne. Unfortunately, I have not seen
Why are
that
you
show.
watching
I'm
a
familiar
TV that
with it,
isn't
though.
even on?
My remote stopped working.
You could just get up and turn it on.
Why is SpongeBob so insistent on using the phone? Because he wants to call Squidward, obviously.
Patrick,
Like, there's
that's
nothing
my
better to
remote.
do than talk
No
to
wonder it
Squidward.
doesn't turn your TV on.
So, you say this is your remote?
Yes.
Then what is
I don't
it
mind the
doing
transparency.
at my
The most
house?
underrated
That's what I
SpongeBob
love
game,
about
this
you,
one.
Patrick. You always ask the really important questions.
Exactly.
Try it next time. Welcome to the
So,
Wayne. I hear it's
can I have
about
my
like this
remote back?
haunted house, or there's like supernatural stuff in it, so it sounds interesting. If it's anything like Gravity Falls, I love that show. I need to do a Gravity Falls web games video at some point.
Why? This cruelty is unbearable.
Well, what if I got
And you
you
don't
some
need
ice
to get up
for your
once.
Kelsey? Then you'd only have to get up once.
purple.
You do that for me?
No problem, buddy. Getting ice is what
We also
friends
do
are for.
reviews some
Except
days,
in
like it
France.
can be every other Friday thing.
Here you are,
Unfortunately,
buddy.
my
One
schedule
piece
has
of
been
ice.
all
Hurry up
wonky.
and
Like
take
I
it.
was
It's
acting in
melting.
a movie for most of the summer, and that really ate up my schedule. And we filmed till like 3 to 6 a.m. every morning, so I'd come home and be way too exhausted to do everything into the next day. So it was kind of rough getting videos out during those months. But when it ended, things got kind of chaotic, some family stuff going on, and then
Thanks.
recently, this past week, I've actually been dog sitting all week, so that's finally done. So I'm back to mostly normal. So my upload schedule should be relatively consistent for the time being. It's a horror movie. It's actually a remake of a movie that I acted in a few years back. But it was we were all kind of getting our start with everything, so they decided they were going to remake it and change a whole lot of stuff. So it's really high quality from what they've shown me. It looks really good so far. I like that this thing goes boing as you move, even while you're moving. Oh, he has his shirt on. Fried ice cream. Weird Mageddon 2. Grace has a friend to play with. She actually really likes the neighbor's dog. Whenever I take her outside, she barks at the neighbor's dog, and he's gotten to the point where he ignores her. Like, he'll turn his head while she's barking at him, and she started whimpering because of it the other day. It was kind of silly.
I was wondering if I could borrow some of your toothpaste. I'm out and I want to look my best for the
Oh,
grand
yeah.
opening today.
I'm glad to hear it, though. I like touching on those ancient memories that are long forgotten. How can you compose a porpoise with the radio on? Letters and Squidward's phone number. Yeah, Bikini Bottom seems to have a bit of a strange numeric system. If I please have some toothpaste.
My breath is getting
This
sort
isn't
of grimy.
spoilery. What kind of horror movie is it? It's kind of like it's based on some game, but I'm playing like this investigator who's like looking into this group of this kind of like dark organization, and I'm trying to find this reporter who went missing, and they're basically hunting me while I'm investigating them, and there's a lot of chase sequences and like me getting clues to go to certain locations, and we got this one really cool abandoned building. Apparently, well, not abandoned, but it looks abandoned. Like, this one guy bought it, and he was friends with one of the people on our crew, so he basically gave us full reign to film over there, and it was like the coolest like horror location possible. So we made use of it. Like, there were scenes of me running and being chased by the guy with the knife in there, and then I grab a baseball bat and fight him. It's kind of cool. Is there a way to replay this for modern computers? Yes, this is a Windows 10 that's running it right now. Let's steal the toothpaste.
I can't take that. Squidward might see me.
Out of resentment, let's flood his house. Unwanted movie. How many times have you played this SpongeBob game? More times than I can count. This was my favorite game as a kid. This Mango Plumo, Jumpstart 3rd grade, like, that made up a good portion of it. Ooh, I like the animation on that. Oh, he froze for that one to play. He sounds pretty cool. Yeah. You excited for Mario and Luigi Brothers? I didn't actually hear about that. That sounds like it'll be cool. When I was a kid, my friend and I used to always pretend we were Mario and Luigi while waiting for the school bus. That was pretty funny. I was Luigi. Lucigi. Have you ever seen the newest Nicktoons like It's Pony? I am not really familiar with the newer ones, unfortunately. Hello, Pac-Man Music Man. Thanks for coming.
Hello.
Open world SpongeBob game. That would be amazing. I would really
Is this
like
you,
that.
SpongeBob?
I guess that Battle for Bikini Bottom and Revenge of the Flying Dutchman are sorta like that, but
He could be there listening to the sound of the ocean all day.
that's so cruel, SpongeBob. Why would you do such a thing? Remember extracting Squidward's model? Oh, the launcher. Yeah, I remember. The Wahoo! Why are his windows 3D and the rest of the house is 2D? And now it's all 2D. But the door is 3D. Ooh. AWE. You and your stylistic choices.
Hello.
Outside, what other Nicktoons are you a big fan of? Basically, I like all the classics, like Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron. I love Invader Zim. That's a big one for me. What else is there?
Hello.
What else is there? Forgetting every Nicktoon there's ever
I don't
been.
even think Squidward has teeth. He won't miss this.
Oh.
Hello.
SpongeBob is a menace, yes.
Who is it?
It's Pony. Stealing Squidward's toothpaste. We're going back to my house just so I can say we stole the toothpaste. Like, you know, I'm just gonna take a few extra steps here. He's gonna store it in the same place he keeps Larry's beach toys. Do you think SpongeBob, like, in the AWE verse ever gives the stuff back, or does he just, like, keep it and he has a stash somewhere with all the stolen stuff? Isn't the upcoming Patrick game for this... Why did I go in the bath? Oh, that I do have to go in the bathroom. Goodness, my brain isn't working. Sorry, work. Alright, just in case the game crashes, we're gonna save. Lucy. Keeping in the trend of my videos of always spelling my name differently. Did it actually save? It didn't show anything. There we go. Alright, let's wait for him to make a funny face, because it locks in place. Oh, that works. Hi, Nick Werner. Does Avatar count? Yes, very much so.
Now I can go to the Krusty Krab with
Fried
the
ice
mantle
cream.
of manager. I'm ready.
He looks so, like, hesitant to be happy about the situation. I'm just ready in case this crashes again. Just gotta save constantly. Because it happened when I tried to change the volume the first time. It's the struggle of these really old games. You never know. Plankton says something to that effect in this stage, actually.
His height may be measured in
Yes, Avatar is great. Oh, thank you, Nathan Street.
Hey, watch it. I can hear you, you know.
Thank you, Cartoon Retro Boy. 64.
What I meant to say was, help Plankton find...
It was always so surreal helping Plankton for a stage. Like, that was kind of... Whoa, okay. But I like it. I like the variety. I really like that Plankton was playable in Creature from the Krusty Krab. That was a nice feature. Oh, thank you, Cartoon Retro Boy 64. That's probably my favorite video of mine. I love that.
For implementing an evil scheme.
And I think the reason I like that video so much is because it really kind of came from the heart, because I just knew the game so well. I just kind of rambled the script off the top of my head, and I don't think I had another video where that was what I did, so forgot how to talk for a moment there, so
Down here.
What do you
Did
want?
Winx Club deserve a take from SpongeBob? Super Sponge. Plan Z is underway. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jasper, but that's just Bethesda for you.
I have no soul. How can I find my
Well,
place
actually,
in
I was
this
playing
cruel,
one of the extended versions of Skyrim. I don't know, there's a lot of them, but it had both Hearthfire and what was the vampire one? The vampire one in it. But actually, I made a mistake early on that completely like locked me out of the vampire storyline. So it's like, well, okay. It's like I think if a guy died in a cave, like the vampire storyline was completely inaccessible.
Your filing cabinet?
Yes, every last one from A to Y. There is nothing left.
What about Z?
I have seen Best Day Ever.
Z, the letter after Y.
I remember when that one aired.
Oh boy.
That was pretty good because I remember the song from the movie, and I even had the movie soundtrack. I used to listen to that all the time.
Overlooking your many faults and watching you blunder your
What are
way
your
through
high
another
hopes on the
doomed attempt
reboot
to
of the
take
Winx
over the
Club?
world?
I actually haven't looked at. I keep seeing posts about it, but I haven't
You
looked
couldn't
into
live
it. I've just been way too busy lately. But I will look into it when it airs. I don't think I have the streaming service it's on. I'm assuming it's gonna be on Paramount, but.
Now let's see, Plan C.
And the race at the end of feature. Oh, I don't think I ever beat that. I think I had to look up the ending cutscene because I never beat that race. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, Master Fall.
Castle and steal his crown. Child's play.
Hi, Chase Pat. Yeah, the Plankton section. We get to make the chili pie. Throw the wrench at SpongeBob here. You're so religiously. It's kind of played up for the camera. I like Winx Club, but it is kind of just comedy. I do like it though. This is foreshadowing. We need that later. Been watching Winx Club for the first time. Yeah, there are so many recognizable folks. Look, chili pie, that's my favorite. Much burger. SpongeBob. Did you see the Plankton movie? I did not. I saw the Sandy one though. Karate Island being number one. I forgot the jetpack. I was thinking about your question. I did. Oh, Karate Island being number one. That list was like they did confirm that the polls were different, so I don't have the highest confidence in the legitimacy of that poll. I don't think that's the best episode.
It allows me to fly far above the heads of those who will one day be my vassals.
One of the most hated. I wouldn't say it's one of the worst episodes. I don't know what I would call one of the worst episodes off the top of my head. Probably just the usual suspects. Like Winx Club was on Nick. Yeah, I always forget too. All right, thanks for joining, Cat Fox. Have a good night. Good Neighbors from season 4. What was Good Neighbors again? Is that the one where Squidward's house comes to life? I like that one review of the guy screaming into the microphone about it. That's pretty funny. Which movie is better? Well, the first movie is obviously the best. I liked Sponge Out of Water. I never saw Sponge on the Run. Darn, I used to be so good at this. What happened? Flappy Bird Plankton Edition here. Or, what was that game? Gas Blast? That one, I think it was a Working Man game. That adds up. Working Man made most of the 2010s Flash games. Smashing Ideas, my beloved, How I Miss You. Big Goat Banana Cricket wouldn't be in the same Flash games. I should clarify that was a joke. I'm not that passionate about that show. I kind of realize that like some people don't always know when I'm joking, so I kind of make a point to make it obvious in later videos. I hope Plankton will say, ouch, that hurt you. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the chat and I didn't see the screen. I know, I'm just making excuses for my lousy gameplay. Do you think I'll be safe up here? Do you think that could reach me? No, okay, we're good. We'll just stay up here till another jellyfish shows up. It isn't the most complicated minigame in existence. I used to be so good at this. What happened? Goodness, I'm getting rusty. Playing too many SpongeBob Flash games and my mind is going elsewhere.
Yes, once
From
more,
A to
my
Y.
alma mater. I
It's just
am
the best day ever.
unstoppable.
Never got a DVD release. Sponge on the Run is Have You Seen the Snail movie? Ooh.
Neptune's castle. Why don't I have a
Cosmic
castle
Shake.
you may very well
I know of it. I haven't played it
Sadly,
though.
that question lacks a satisfactory answer. Anyway, let's get down to business.
I remember you always make that joke.
The
Well, you didn't
telltale
have to
signs of
say that in the
civil
comments.
unrest. Glorious.
It's yeah, I don't want my videos to be like mistaken as like super serious. Like I do want to have fun with these and I want us to be able to laugh at them. So I do tend to like slip some humor in there. And then the special videos where it's
a
just like
stable.
best joke
You
ever
know
right
why
here.
that stable doesn't have windows?
'Cause who ever heard of stable windows? Anyway.
That's a nerd joke.
Rejected Ren and Stimpy idea. Cosmic Shake is better than Battle for Bikini Bottom. Ooh, I might have to check it out then. Why didn't Sandy get her own video game? Not sure. Let's talk to this. She scared me as a kid. I don't know why. She just kind of looks like a normal fish.
Yes, down here.
Obviously,
Answer me before I destroy
Obviously, the
you.
Wild West was terrifying to me. Actually, where I live, if you travel like really far south, you just basically go back to the Wild West. Like, complete Wild Western aesthetic. Like, it's all city up here, but you go just a little to the south, you go back to you go back a few centuries. It's, and to be honest, whenever I go out there, it just makes me so uneasy. I don't know why, maybe I'm just too used to, like, the cityscape, but that whole scenario kind of creeps me out, so I'm not entirely surprised that this scared me as a kid, but...
You
Hello,
wouldn't need
Juan.
a battering ram to break these down.
Goofy
The
and
battering
Goofy.
worm would do
Oh
just
yeah, I love
fine.
being Goofy. Pac-Man World 2 Remake. Sponge on the Run. But you want to see a character that really freaked me out as a kid. Look at this clown. Joker Larry the Cucumber.
Hello, clown.
What?
Hot.
Who's
Who's there?
Down here.
Yikes. Sea life. Please don't bite me.
I am not a louse, and I would never bite you.
Message
I don't know where you've
retracted.
been.
Oh no.
I
A
knew
battering
we
worm
needed
would
to
do
get the
just
castle
fine.
tinted.
Listen, Tony.
Basically
I
farmland,
need
yeah.
information.
There are places over
What
here
from
that
me?
it's just cornfields as far as the eye can see.
So,
We
how
had
do
to
you
go
like
through a
your
few of
job?
those to reach
It's
the
all
abandoned
right, I
building that we
guess,
filmed in that I
but
mentioned
don't
earlier.
like living in this
It was in the
castle.
middle of
It's really
nowhere.
gone
And then, like, as soon as I got back from that
This
location, a
carpet.
massive tornado
There's a
hit
loose
it.
thread
It's like,
right
wow,
there.
good timing.
Embarrassing.
You're a jester, right? Do something funny.
Around the clock, yes, I'm familiar with the creepy
Wow,
SpongeBob
Limber.
games. I haven't checked them out
I'm
personally,
trying
but
to
I've
get
watched
into the
Markiplier
throne.
play
I
a
have
few.
important business with King Neptune. Now, how would I do that?
You
90s
probably
shows
want
like
to
Ren
bite
and
him.
Stimpy and Rocco's
I
Modern
assure
Life.
you, I do not.
The doors to the
But,
throne room are electric. There's a button on the side that slides them open. I call it the electric
The
slide
creepest,
button.
yeah, this thing
I
is creepy.
can't reach it.
Guess you're going to have to bite someone else then.
Yeah, Farmlands and Wild West can be very
help
spooky.
me open the doors?
I'm not opening the doors
For a louse.
For the last time, I am not a louse.
Well, I'm not opening the doors for you anyway.
There's a nail.
Yeah, very
sticking
much
out of the
so.
wood next to the button, and
I guess
my
limonal
hand
would be a good
always
way of
gets
putting it.
caught
They just
on
don't feel right. I don't know, maybe it's
I'm
just because
not
they feel
risking
so
my
uninhabited.
30-70 cotton blend
I was actually in
for
another
anybody,
movie that was like in the middle of a
especially
cornfield, and we were filming at
A
this old
nail,
farmhouse,
huh?
but it was actually in the cellar,
I've
and
gotta
it was
go.
so small and
say
so
that
crammed,
again.
and there was this giant spider like looming over me, and I have no idea what species it was. I couldn't make it out, but it was like one of the biggest spiders I had ever seen, and I was just like, please do not jump down on me. And I was like under it for probably an hour, just hoping it wasn't gonna jump down on me. I might be the reason why your channel blew up so quickly. Phineas and Ferb Flash games? Perhaps, perhaps. Plankton is a louse, so yeah.
I better not. They would probably throw me out.
No, they do. Alright, okay, so if we select to the nail, he's gonna take 40 centuries to walk, so we have to run there first. I learned that on stream when we did this on Twitch.
Genius, I tell you.
Goodness, they never stop talking in this game. You can't even skip the dialogue.
Mind over matter once again. Each victory is sweeter than the last.
Should def do more. Thank you. Yeah, this is something I'd like to do more commonly too. Oh, he just climbed on nothing. Goodness.
Once again, my genius
Yeah,
silences the
that's.
pundits.
I was scared. I was hoping this isn't a brown recluse or anything because it wasn't a farm, and that's where they like to hang out. So. That step on him, that too. Choir Boys is the worst episode. Yeah, that one didn't sit right with me. I don't know, it just didn't feel right. Felt a little mean-spirited. Though that face he made when he was being lifted up by the jellyfish was pretty funny. We're gonna save here, just in case it crashes.
Aha!
You know, you can never be
The
too
crown
sure
is
with these old
mine.
games.
Mr.
I'm just gonna
Krabs,
reiterate that
prepare
every
to
time we
meet
say
thy
it.
doom.
Have you done streams like this in the... I did last week on Twitch. I ran a few test streams. This is the first time doing it on YouTube. I did stream back in 2020, basically just random games, but those are long gone. That was back when I only had 3 videos on my channel, so not too much of an audience to watch those. But I also stream with Light Melody every so often. If you're familiar with her, she's the one who drew my avatar, and she voices Holly and sometimes other characters. She was Bloom in my extended fighting games video, and she was Joe in my 100th video special. So we work together a lot. She gave me my first big voice acting job, so we go way back.
And will fry him to a crisp
The
if
moths
the
we
crown
have in
is not
Orlando, oh
returned
goodness.
in 5 days.
Yeah, that scream.
Neptune's daughter, Mindy,
Out of
tries
Jimmy's
to change
head
his
or
mind,
reanimated.
but
I've heard of
Neptune
them,
is as
yeah.
stubborn as he is mighty. SpongeBob, in a fit of heroics, vows to
SpongeBob,
save Mr. Krabs
the horror
and
games for
show
Halloween. I
everyone
am
once
looking
and
for cool
all
ones
that
I
he
could
is
do
a
for
man,
Halloween. I have some
not a
plans.
kid.
I want to
So
unveil a
heaven
new
would
form
win
of
the
Dark
crown.
Lucy in one of
It is
those
in
videos,
Shell
like a
City,
Sadako-inspired
mystical
one. We
place
call
far,
her
far
Lucy
away.
Co. or something
Find
like
some
that,
means of
because she's my favorite
transportation and
horror
get
movie
going.
monster of all time.
Okay.
Squidward tennis ball. Yeah, it's really fun. And her streams are very chill. Like, she plays visual novels and does art streams and sometimes dubs over visual novels with a few other people. I was on a few of those, but I have just such a chaotic schedule. I don't know if I could ever commit to it for too long,
Hey there,
so...
Squidward. I just wanted
I
to
do love
say
voice acting, though,
congratulations on
whenever I get the
promotion.
chance to.
Lot of good it does
Kinda
me with
quiet.
Mr. Krabs frozen.
Oh goodness.
Who's gonna sign
Maybe
my
I
new
should
and improved
reposition
picture?
To
myself.
show that there are no hard feelings,
Hello?
I'd be more
Maybe I
than
was
happy
sitting
to
too far
sign
from
your
the microphone.
paychecks.
Oh goodness.
Really are a knucklehead
Hello?
McSpasmatron.
Is this louder? You never told us who the developers are. I don't if there's no listed developer, I don't say who the developers are because not all of them are known to the public. And there's also
I think all pedestrians.
There's also some instances where sources will get a developer wrong. For example, sometimes I'll recognize an art style as very clearly a Smashing Ideas game, but Flashpoint will say it's Working Man, and I have to kind of make that correction myself. So even when there is a listed developer, it isn't always reliable.
Issued a pass card just today.
Woo! Can I have it?
No, you can't.
Your volume stayed the same. Oh no. Might have to work. Maybe then. I have to work that out.
And it must have fallen out of my pocket.
Goodness.
There were a couple of kids in here earlier.
Maybe,
a boy and a girl. I bet one of them.
Maybe my voice is just
Don't tell Mr.
naturally
Krabs.
quiet. Oh
If
no.
he ever gets
Nah,
unfrozen,
I don't know.
Well, goodbye,
I'll
Mr.
work
Squidward.
that out.
I
I'll
have
figure
to
out what's
save
going
Mr.
on with
Krabs
that.
now.
Yes, well,
Everything
good luck.
same
I'm
boy.
sure you can't possibly fail.
Hey, you're right. Thanks, Squidward.
Hello. Hello, Crystal Van Blue. Alright, so let's... I don't think there's any point in going down here right now. Oh, we need the tongs. And we can do this. It doesn't splatter the screen like Employee of the Month, though.
Tongs, an essential component of any chef's apron pockets.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah. Tooncast Studio. No, I said I tried to make that one, but I couldn't because I can't get a working ROM of it. I can't tell if this is 2D or 3D. Let's go. Here's the Employee of the Month guy. Hello.
Hi, you look familiar. Where have I seen you before?
I come in here every day, and you say the
You
same
probably
thing
saw
to me
one of his
every day.
4,678 brothers.
No, I don't think that's it. Did you go to driving school last summer? Or the summer before?
What's up?
Or last fall?
He's
or
out
winter,
cold.
Or spring? Basically, have you ever been to driving school? I'm there
Legend
pretty
of
much all the
Phantom
time.
Battle Network.
No, never.
Ever driven a car?
Yes.
Aha, that must be it. I must have seen you driving around town.
Hey,
Probably.
sure, whatever.
Say,
Goodness, I need to
this new
preserve my
Krusty
voice.
Krab looks much
Have to
better
make
than
a-
the old one, don't you think?
To make a dent on this tea
Actually,
here.
This is the old Krusty Krab.
Oh, you sure about that?
ASMR drinking into the microphone.
You know, Mr. Krabs was frozen by King Neptune
Oh,
because
yeah,
his
same.
crown was taken to Shell City.
Can't I see
I'm going to go
messages?
get it and save the day.
I've heard rumors
SpongeBob's
to that
Big
effect.
Adventures is on
So what are you doing
Flashpoint.
standing
Oh, I
around
should
here
check
talking
then.
to me? Why don't you get Krabs' Pattymobile and get going?
I plan
I'm
to.
thinking of,
There are a few things
I
need
was
to
thinking
do
of
first,
doing
though.
a
Well,
video
don't
on
take
Big
too long.
Adventures. I'm
I
gonna
really doesn't have
briefly
much
mention
time.
it in my 2011 video.
Say, you wouldn't happen to know where the Pattymobile is, would you?
Well, I'm no gossip, but I've heard it's parked in an underground lair. Right
Hey,
beneath
AJ
this
Pearson
very
of
restaurant.
Toon
Good.
Paradise.
I'm gonna get going. Have a good day.
Hey, with you gone,
Hi,
how
Charlotte
could I
White.
possibly have a bad day?
That's the spirit.
People say that to me all the time. I'm not even gonna talk to this guy. I'm just gonna scare him for no reason. Uh-huh. Why do I remember this being able to close? Mandela effects.
Why would I go to Goofy Goobers now?
This
I
is
have
no
things
time
to
for
do
ice
right
cream.
here. This is no time for ice cream.
It's me. 2011. Yes, the 2011 video is everything is recorded. Mine. I just need to write the script and record that. So that's gonna be tomorrow's
Wow,
job.
You're Perch Perkins, the news reporter.
Why, yes, I am. How nice for you to meet me.
Feeling. 2011 is when the juices got flowing. I'd say it started around.
If I say
I'd say
Mr.
the peak
Krabs,
was
will
around
you do a
2009.
hero piece
I
on
think
me?
that's when things started getting really good.
Hero pieces don't skew as well as deep fried
Perch
crab
Perkins.
pieces. But perhaps, who knows?
Yeah.
I tend to not start my videos
So,
with
what are you
games
still
I've
doing
already
here?
reviewed.
Is it
I
a
try to
Well,
pick one
yes
that
and
I think
no.
would be a very good
Part of
catch
being a good news
to start it,
reporter
and
is being
usually
able
that
to
ends up being the
anticipate
thumbnail.
events. But I think this
So
crap's getting
we're gonna
fine
start with
to be the
Botocross
story of the
2
week.
because I kind of have a funny way of introducing it.
Just go home. I'm gonna save him. Me and my
Scaredy fish.
buddy Patrick are going to go get the crown back from Shell
Simpsons
City.
games.
Don't
I
be
would like to
offended,
review
but I think
Simpsons
I'll
games at
take
some
my
point. I love The
chances.
Simpsons.
Well, I need to get going.
I was way too
Save
young to be
Mr.
watching
Krabs
it,
and
but
all
I grew
that,
up
you
with it.
know.
Yes, well, good luck with that.
Yes, well, good luck with that. Alright, let's go see Morty's friend. So we get the mission to go retrieve the fried ice cream.
Hello there, little girl.
Hi,
What are you doing?
I'm standing.
Wow,
me too.
Yep.
Purchase the yeah, purchase.
Have you seen a
To be
car
fair, I
with
think
a
he is
hole
in most
in it
universes.
flying around?
Oh, you mean
Especially the
super
SpongeBob
powerful
musical.
magic
He was
plastic
way too
thingy?
enthusiastic singing that No Control song.
You seen it?
Yep.
Do you have it?
Nope. Morty has it.
Oh.
How do you
Who's
feel about
Morty?
Disney
My
now? You
friend.
hear about
Do you
them
know
shutting
where
down?
he
I did
is?
not hear
He
about
went
Disney
to
shutting down. No, no.
He said he wanted some weird ice cream.
Thanks. I'm gonna go. Have a nice
Photocross,
day.
yeah. Oh yeah. Been putting off the video just because I don't want to play Botocross. Makes
Mr.
sense.
Krabs wouldn't want me snooping around in his office when he's not here.
Fried ice cream mission, yep. Let's go see the vat of acid just because I want to see the thing in the sludge.
Sludge, but it's fresh sludge, so it's okay.
Why are there so many, like, weird monsters in the AWE verse? We should have a game explaining all that. Alright, here we go. Let's go see this guy. Let's save in anticipation in case Morty's greatness causes the game to crash. I'm paranoid, sorry about that.
Well, I guess if I'm going to find Morty, I'd better visit Goofy Goobers. Strictly business, though.
Monkey Quest, oh yeah, I remember that one. Nick was promoting Monkey Quest a bit in the 2010s, yeah. Battle for Bikini Bottom GBA. A big reason I stopped the GBA games was both because I got the sense people didn't like those videos too much, and also because they're really hard. Like, it took a full day to beat most of those games, so it was kind of an endeavor. I think a few days for some of them, so it took some mental preparation to do those.
I don't want
And
anybody
here he
now,
is, right there. And there's the other guy.
But he looks busy. Best not to bother him.
Disney Now is in the app. Oh, I didn't know it. I'm not familiar with Disney Now myself. You know what? Let's put off talking to Morty just because. I feel like denying everyone that gratitude.
Welcome to
Yes. Fried ice cream.
I'm sorry if I got a little crazy here last night.
We have to be patient. We have to be patient. Morty requires your patience as a sacrifice. And fried ice cream.
Wrong with being a kid. Kids can be responsible too. There's nothing a grown-up can
Can do
but a
that,
kid
kid
can't.
Yeah, but no one believes in me. I'm trying to get to Shell City to save
Guy
my
inspired
friend,
an
Mr.
OC of mine
Krabs,
who is
and
this
no
but
one
wolf.
thinks I can do it.
Whoa, Shell City.
Shell
My
City.
place, kid. Go home.
Wow.
I bet
Very
you think people go a
inspirational.
little
Thank you
goofy
for your
in there all the
motivation.
time.
Not really.
Glad you have that
Yesterday was
confidence
a
in
bad
me.
day, though.
Giant
There
peanut
was
guy.
you, and then there were these two guys that work at the
Click on the
gas
clock.
station
I
on the
don't
county
think-
line.
4, 2, 8, 12, 9, 11, 3, 6, 7, 5, 1, 10. Yep, that's how clocks work to me.
Insisted I give him the sheet music to the Goofy Goober theme song.
Foreshadowing.
I mean, really.
Mascot of the
Good old
channel.
nuts.
Grace is the mascot of the channel.
Goober, I'll be back soon. I promise.
Bye, little Gooberian. Don't
Bye,
forget to
little
buy something
Gooberian.
before you leave.
I don't think that clock is working correctly.
You know, an organ is kind of a weird instrument to have in a children's place.
It's an organ.
Like, that's kind of... Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's talk to this
That
guy.
looks like a postcard of some kind.
Prepare yourselves. Here we go. Yep. Alright, let's do this.
Hi there, little guy.
Oh, hello.
You like Goofy
A number
Goober,
station.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Lucy
too.
Rico.
That's nice.
That's nice. I like how he's doing that thing with his fins where he's kind of doing that like nerdy pose where they have like the bent elbows in front. It's like, hello guys.
Goofy
my hero.
He's okay.
He's okay.
Hey, what's that thing on the table?
It's my super magic fairy card of power.
I found it at the Krusty Krab.
Ooh, can I have it?
No.
I found it. It's mine.
I'll be your bestest, most friendliest friend.
Goofy cookie.
No thanks.
Isn't there
Here we go.
anything I can do to get you to give me
Let's
that
say it in
super
perfect synchronization. Synchronization.
thingy?
I guess I might trade it for some fried ice cream.
Fried ice cream? Ugh.
Hey,
Don't knock it till you try it.
So, fried ice cream, huh?
Yep.
Can he just take it? He could.
Good luck.
You know, he steals from everyone. He might as well.
I gotta go. Important matters demand my attention.
Morty was called Sprat. Say the line, Bart. Say the line, Morty. Or Sprat, I guess. Look at all this.
Look at all the candy. But after last night, looking at candy. makes
After
me
today,
feel a
looking
little
at candy makes me nauseous too. I was eating a ton at work just because it was there. Had like a
it's
pocket
you.
full of Jolly Ranchers and I
remember
kept
you.
popping them.
Did you get the carpet cleaning bill yet?
I like his voice for some reason. It's kind of like, did you get the carpet
other
cleaning
day,
bill? I don't even know what accent that is.
We ate some ice cream.
When the ice cream is fried.
And we were singing.
Fun. I was here all night cleaning up after you.
You know, when I first,
Don't do it again.
this is a really funny story. I didn't mention this in my video, but when I first reached this part of the game, I had never heard of fried ice cream, and it just so happened that I went to a family party later that night, and they had fried ice cream at the party. So that, the same day I learned about it because of this game, I met it in real life. It was a sign. Do you intend to put custom emotes?
And after
I
last night,
eventually, yes. I know on Twitch you have to be an affiliate before you can do that. I don't know how YouTube works. I'm not as familiar with streaming on YouTube. Like I accidentally started it earlier when I was watching a tutorial on how to stream on YouTube. I didn't realize that it would start right away if I just pressed one button. So, you know, complicated. The internet's hard to get the hang of. You know, my mind is still in the age of SpongeBob Flash games, all this new technology. And don't call me Skipper. How's fried ice cream? It's pretty good. It's crunchy on the outside, but it just kind of tastes like normal ice cream once you get to the crux of it.
Brilliant.
YouTube. They should be banned from Goofy Goobers, all things considered. The internet is a strange place, yes. It scares me sometimes. Alright, let's cook this. So this, let me tell you something. This is not realistic. This wouldn't work. It would melt. It would melt.
Fried ice cream cone.
That's not how it works, SpongeBob. Why are people saying fried ice cream? It's kind of just a joke that I started in my video because this character was so surreal to me. This whole mission is surreal. Like, fried ice cream is just a weird objective to obtain. Nicktoons games in the future. Yes, I do plan at some point to do a Nicktoons crossover web game series. It's just kind of complicated because I've reviewed a lot of the big ones like the Super Brawls and Block Parties, so I'd have to figure out how to implement those comfortably.
Here you go, kid. One fried ice cream cone.
Hooray!
Ice cream.
Crunchy and creamy.
How do you make fried ice
Can I
cream
have
for real?
that
I'm not even
fast
sure. That's a difficult procedure.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, take it. I think that I made a PNG of that, and that's what I used for my thumbnail of this video.
Best not to bother him.
Best not to bother him. He has accepted our sacrifice. We'll see you again next game, where we will steal your crackers from out of your locker, and then feed them to a caterpillar. Yeah, it is. I see it in Mexican restaurants all the time. Scary giant worm. Need to talk to the bluefish. I don't need to talk to any bluefish. Attack of the Toy Bots and Volcano Island. I love those. Deep freeze it and then fry it. Yeah, that makes sense. Console games. I did console games for a while. Well, mostly handheld, but I did 2 PlayStation 2 games. Well, one PlayStation 2. That was a while back when I was kind of figuring things out for my channel, what direction to go in and all that. Glad to have you, gaming characters. Let's play. It's my wife's favorite. She makes it at home sometimes. Yeah. Fried ice cream is very good.
Mr. Krabs doesn't trust people enough.
I mean, neither do I.
This is my
Okay,
favorite
we
song.
gave you a shout out. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
This
This is no time for darts.
I didn't realize Mr. Krabs was so handy.
Hello, Mr. Manager, sir.
What is he doing? Patrick, what are you doing, man? Why are you caressing my sandwich? Boop.
Nothing can stop us
Well,
now,
that
Patrick.
went
Feel the
that
wind
went
in
really
your
fast.
hair. That's the taste of freedom
Wasn't
in your
elevator
mouth.
music yet. The
I thought it
ominous
was a
hook.
bug.
Yeah. That's where you find the fried ice cream.
Huh. Our
Not
friends
at Goofy
successfully
Goobers,
obtained
apparently.
the Pattymobile. This should make their
He's doing
journey
what we all
to
wanted
Jersey
to.
Much easier.
Oh my goodness.
Sacre bleu.
Your mention.
What is this?
Oh, thank you, Jasper. I really appreciate it.
Crossing the Bikini Bottom County line, our friends are stopped by a thug who demands that they give him the Pattymobile immediately. Our friends put up a valiant fight.
Yeah, I can tell. They really do look like they're putting up a valiant fight there, just standing and watching.
So, it would seem they are back to square one.
How could Patrick swallow a bug? Maybe it came from the side. Oh, it was a bug. Alright, let's see these guys. This guy looks like a potato. Alright, I have a funny Mandela effect with this. Like, I remember clicking on this, and one of these guys said something like, "Ain't that your bottle?" But, just a silly one. I don't know why I remember that.
Yep.
12.
So, how's life on the Bikini Bottom frontier?
So do
Tougher
they
than
live
you
in
can
here?
handle.
Because, like, there's
Ain't
nothing
that
in here,
right,
really.
Boyd?
In your face.
These guys are getting
Trust
on
us,
my
that was a
nerves.
hard-fought fight. Oh, yeah, I really appreciate gaming characters Let's Plays.
So,
Go
what have
ahead.
you fellas been up to?
Not much. It's enough fun just watching poor saps like yourself
Trying to
survive
survive over the county
Oh,
line.
but we did go to Goofy Goobers last night. That was fun.
Why'd you
Yeah,
have
he
to
looks
go
like a
together?
potato. Look at this
You
dude.
looked like you were having fun, singing and dancing.
They sound
on the
very
table.
different from the movie.
I did not.
Yes, you did. And
They're
you hugged
dead.
Goofy Goober and told him he
They
was
eat the
best
tires.
friend.
Okay, so
And I
you know
got
the
upset
episode The
because I
Inmates
thought
of
I
Summer
was your
where they
best
just
friend.
like flat out eat the
Then-
tires that they're given? Like, because of that episode, like, I always wondered, like, do tires taste good? I don't know. That episode gave me a strange craving for tires. Now every time I see a tire in fiction, I'm like, maybe that tastes good. So thank you for that, SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah? Well, then why don't you empty your pockets? You're still
How is no
wearing
one
the
seeing
same
the link I
pants.
put? I think
bet the
YouTube
sheep music is
chat
still in
automatically
there.
bans
Don't
links.
think
I
we
could be
need
wrong. They do that with comments
Excuse me
sometimes.
for a moment.
Are there any kind of games topics? Oh yeah, a lot of them. Ones that I haven't branched out to. Yes, there are quite a few.
Where did
I'm.
he go?
It's just kind of working the way into the segue. Like, is this a comfortable
Okay,
video to make right now? Because when I made my
No
review of
shake
Sapphire
music
Falls,
in
I
my
felt like it was so far
I have
since
no
my last
idea
Jumpstart
what
video,
you're
so
talking
people didn't really
about.
like it because it
And
kind
I
of came out of
think we
nowhere
should
to a lot of
stop
people.
talking
So
about it
I just
right
kind of gotta
now.
find those comfortable
just
time
throw
slots in my
away the
channel to
shake
cover
music?
certain topics.
I am never speaking to you.
They'd taste like rubber,
again.
probably.
I'm off.
You ain't gonna last 10 seconds over the county line.
Yeah, tires probably taste bad.
Oh, yeah? We'll see about that.
Yeah. Alpha Dream in a nutshell. I just saw you say nutshell and thought Alice in Chains for a moment. Greatest band of all time.
That reminds me. I'm tired.
Same, SpongeBob. I ran all the way home from work.
Goofy Goober song. Who in their right mind would throw this away?
Dennis is in the game, he's just in the cutscenes, and he also dies way sooner than he does in the show, in the movie, because of their way of summarizing the plot. You know, the punchline is kind of taken away because it doesn't blow away to reveal by car.
We have to figure out a way to get it back. The guy who
Spinner
took
the
it
Space
probably
Kid.
has the keys near him.
Let's just
Ooh,
march
check
in
that
there
out.
and take them.
Patrick, I think we're gonna have to be a little more sneaky than that. Maybe if we distract him,
Yeah, distract him.
then we can take the keys while he isn't looking.
Sounds like a great idea.
Okay, let's get to it, buddy.
Look at this little thing up here. All these footprints. Thug tug. I like this cowboy guy.
But Patrick, what about the distraction? Barnacles.
Particles.
I don't think so.
I like the guy you wake up over here. I don't know why, his beard just fascinates me.
I don't think so.
The beard physics.
I don't think so.
That amuses me for some reason. I guess their favorite sports team lost and they punched out the TV. It happens, these kind of bars.
Hello, barkeep.
I might draw Lucy and Dark. That would be awesome. That would be amazing.
It's a nasty place, but we'd like to keep it that way.
Bubble poppin' boys. Oh, those
What
guys.
do you want? In case you didn't notice,
Crisis.
I'm in a bad mood.
I send it as you. I have a Twitter account if you wanted to try to reach me through that. I link it in the descriptions of my videos. Whatever accounts you have, I'll probably find it wherever you post it.
Only babies eat ice.
Sometimes I look myself up to see if people are giving
No?
notes or something, because I did find fan art just from looking up on Newgrounds. It's like I wouldn't have found that otherwise, so you gotta sometimes
I'm gonna
dig.
look around your beautiful establishment if you don't mind.
Dark Lucy might like 3 Days Grace. Can confirm Dark Lucy does like 3 Days Grace and Slipknot. That is right up their alley. Dark Lucy moment. Definition of toxic masculinity. Oh, for sure. I'll go to the bathroom. SpongeBob meal at Wendy's. Oh, I heard about it. Oh my gosh, a food review. That's new.
The big guy will see me.
Lucy reviews the SpongeBob Wendy's meal. Now there's a video topic. There's no soap in the thing.
There's no soap in the thing.
I love that face for some reason. It's just amusing.
Hi, Patrick, old buddy.
We stand Dark Lucy. Yeah, Dark Lucy's awesome. I should do a whole stream as a
Right.
SpongeBob and
Well, you
W.E.
seem busy.
Games.
I'll leave you to
Hate
your
those
insane
things.
mutterings.
Insane mutterings. Dark Lucy will always be relevant. Alright, now let's get rid of these guys.
Hi there, mister. I mean, misters.
Hello.
We're drinking rusty dirt water.
Drinking rusty dirt water.
I wouldn't recommend drinking something rusty. That's like a surefire way to get
What song is that?
tetanus.
That's none of your business.
Is it the Goofy Goober song?
Talk to that guy next to the pool table. Oh yeah, that guy does give you like full dialogue. You can talk to him about the beach.
You want me to teach it to you?
No, if someone hears.
The depressed Bob.
Maybe I can find another way to show it to you.
You do that. We're not going anywhere.
Oh, I like 3 Days Grace too. Just Dark
Here you go,
Lucy
fellas.
does.
The sheet music to the
I don't know
Goofy
what skill it
Goober
is,
theme
though.
song. Enjoy.
You have to say that so loud. Thanks.
Glad you're here, Vegas. Alright, we will go talk to this guy before we... And they're just singing here. They're just standing there. Are they even singing? Goodness, they're getting prepared for it.
Hi there, large person.
What do you want, Runt? We're playing a game here.
Did you ever visit Muscle Beach? You probably work out there.
Muscle Beach, don't make me laugh.
I get all the work that I need beating on people.
Well,
In
you
fact,
need to
you're
get a
definitely
workout to
launching
beat
into a
on
few
people,
reps
so
right
you know.
about now.
Yeah, you know, I go there sometimes. Work on the lats and pecs and fingers.
Great. Why don't you
Fingers.
go there now, before I
We're
get
talking
all
about Disney Channel
unpleasant
games.
like-
Probably. I mentioned earlier that I do
You
want to
know
look
what I
at
hate?
Gravity Falls
Sandy
games at
feet.
some point.
'Cause then you get sand in the bed, and you can never get it all out, and there's always this one last grain. And no matter how much
3
they
days
squeak-
grace. Oh yeah, 3 grace. Oh my goodness.
Beat it
That's
before
cute.
I beat you.
Well, I should let you get back to your bullying.
Yeah.
Hi,
if
Ride
you know
Dog.
what's
Thanks for
good
coming.
For you, which I doubt you do.
Yeah, alter egos are
Exercise?
fun. I love adding characters like that. I want to have another one for the Halloween videos of sorta. I mentioned earlier she's kind of like a Sadako character. I don't know how I'm gonna do the voice just yet, but we'll figure that out as we go. This guy. Oh, he just wakes up on his own.
Hello again. I'm back.
Still alive, huh? Surprise.
Hi there, large person. Same.
Say, the soap dispenser in the bathroom is out of soap. My hands are kind of dirty. You
Oh
think
yeah,
I could
Dark
refill it?
Lucy definitely.
Lucky I don't
Listen,
refill you to the brim with a pipe and
you
not
know,
like
I realize the song Animal I Have Become like fits Dark Lucy way too well, like almost to a scary extent.
Well,
So,
squeeze me
you know.
dry and call me Gerald. It worked.
Why is AWE just okay with showing nudity? Well, to be fair, the show does a lot of the time too, so I guess it was just kind of replicating that.
Hope you're happy. Actually, I hope you're
Lucy
miserable.
Lilliam out of context. Oh my gosh, that would be
I'm
that would be
talking about
wild.
your
I've
beautiful
said some silly
establishment,
stuff.
if you don't mind.
Ooh, bust out the red carpet for Mr. Fancy Talk. Why I oughta.
What's this supposed to be? A picture? A mirror? Weird place for it. Bubble time. Bubble poppin' boys are gonna come on. Be like, there's bubbles in here. Fragger. Ooh. Tight theme with the dragon, that'd be cool. Monster Lucy. Silly. Oh, hey Ava, thanks for joining. No, you did not hear me. You did not hear me say I say silly stuff. Nope. Never mind. Nope. I'm not silly. I'm not silly. I'm the most unsilly creator in existence. Oh, I forgot to save. Whoops. Imagine if it crashed.
So, having reclaimed the Pattymobile as their own, SpongeBob
Lucy
and
versus
Patrick
Dark
are
Lucy.
once
I
again
think
on
Dark
their
Lucy
way
would
to
pummel
Chelsea.
Lucy. Or me.
Meanwhile, Neptune's daughter Mindy has been grounded.
Dark Lucy.
Help her
Yeah,
get
Dark
out of
Lucy
their
listens to
father's castle
Slipknot. Yeah.
So she can help our heroes.
What's wrong with Bratz? Bratz is okay. I'm not super familiar with it, but
I have to find a way out of here.
Dark Lucy
Maybe
when
I can
Bright
find
Lucy
the dead
walks in.
seahorse carriage.
Hey, Mindy.
It's very fast, and I need to get to
Bright
SpongeBob
Lucy.
and Patrick as quickly as possible.
Oh. Anyway, let's get my mirror. Why is it all dirty?
That's where I keep my clothes. Well, my shirts anyway.
If it crashed, though, yeah, that would be bad. It's just it. Like I keep saying, it's an old game. It's to be expected.
Wow.
How
This
dare you be
mirror is
unsilly?
filthy. It's
I'm
embarrassing.
very unsilly. I'm the most unsilly channel in existence. You know, we all know Silly Liliana Move in this chat, the most unsilly Twitter account.
Ah, that lets some air in.
That lets some air in. Hi, not Scarlett Johansson. Oh yeah. Let's deal with this guy out here. It's a bottle of glue.
It's a bottle of glue.
I think we can get the full dialogue with that. Nah, let's make him go to the window a bunch.
Out of my way. I need to get out of here. to
Hi,
help my
Donkey Kong.
friends.
I'm sorry, Princess Mindy. I was specifically instructed by the king not to let you leave until he returns.
I don't know if I'd want to put my plushies on a stone cold floor like that. I'm not Grace, who just leaves her toys lying around everywhere for me to find and step on.
Go look out my window. There's a sea monster attacking the castle.
Plankton's
What?
Crusty
Sea
Bottom.
monster,
Oh my
out of my
goodness.
way. I
Great
must
game.
protect the
Actually,
castle.
in the 2011 video, there's kind of a spiritual successor to Plankton's Crusty Bottom called Oh Snap Road Trip, I think it is. But the frame rate is terrible. Like, it's almost impossible to play.
That wasn't very nice. You know what they say about the guppy that cried shark.
The guppy that cried shark. Seriously,
You realize that blindly obeying orders orders without thinking is a dangerous
She's
thing
got a
to
point.
do.
She's got a
Not
point.
as
If more people
dangerous
believe
as
that
blindly
nowadays, we'd be living in a much better
disobeying
world.
orders.
I'm turning Lucy into a were-dog. Oh, goodness. Baru!
You don't understand. If you don't let me out of here,
You
someone
does
will
put
die.
plushies
My
everywhere.
father
Oh, my goodness.
has a bit of a temper.
I know.
If
That's
she's
exactly
unsilly, then why does
I'm
she have
not
silly in her
letting you out of my
username?
sight.
You
I
know,
don't
Silly
wanna
Lily is
end up in that
complicated. We
dungeon
don't
like that poor
we don't need to
clown
question
polisher.
Silly Lily. She just does things. Oh goodness, I forgot to pick my non-noisy chair. Actually, this is a long cutscene. Let's switch chairs.
There really is a sea monster attacking the castle.
You promise?
Sorta.
What? A sea monster? Out of my way!
Sorry, I got
must
home from work
protect
and just
the
immediately
castle.
decided to stream. No preparation. Wow, I'm so unprepared. Such an unprofessional YouTuber. Ugh. You'd think I had a skit where I got taken to court by Jumpstar characters or something.
Did you know the word gullible isn't in the dictionary?
You're the third
Lucy
person
Unleashed.
to tell
Oh my
me
goodness.
that
Yep,
today,
you're silly.
and
I'm
I'm
not
still
silly.
in shock about it.
I'm not silly. I'm very anti-chair switch. Noises chair. Yeah, I moved on the chair and it made a creak. I'm like, oh, I'm in the wrong chair.
Yeah, he said. Now that I don't have a
That one's
crown,
more
what do I
comfortable,
need
but
you
way
for?
noisier. So
Why
whenever
don't
I
you go
stream, I try
polish
to do
some
this
bars?
one because
And
it's
poof,
way less
to the
noisy.
dungeon he went. I ain't going out like that.
Doesn't that sort of injustice
Plankton's
make you
crusty
mad?
bottom
It's all
got more of a
relative.
focus.
I mean
Plankton's
to
crusty
say,
bottom is good.
could
It's
have been
just
worse. Coulda
you
been
know,
me,
you don't want to
could
say too much
still
because you
be
do want
me
people to
if you
check out the
follow
games
me.
for themselves.
That is the wrong
So
point of view, if you ask me.
couldn't
It's a point
go
of
into too
view
much
that's
detail,
kept me
but
out
it
of
was kind of
jail
funny
so
that whole
far.
gag,
I
like
have to go.
the
I
title
can't
was very
let you.
weird.
No, I mean, I have to stop talking to you.
May I ask what your occupation is?
I'm sorry.
I'm in waste
Princess,
management.
I'm only doing my job.
Nah, I'm a janitor. Or a custodian is the title. Alright, let's go glue the window shut. Oh, she was yawning. Same. Knocking stuff out of your way, falling into that was basically how it happened. I ran in, threw tea on, gave Grace a bunch of hugs, and then got everything set up and jumped on.
Quick,
It's like
we have to leave the castle immediately.
I'm not that gullible. We had the
repurpose
castle
his position.
fireproof
Yeah, he could.
by building
Based
it
custodian, yeah.
underwater.
Where do you suggest we say this? Find the game again. I got this off of Amazon a few years back. I don't know nowadays, but I know it's still in circulation. So you could probably find it on most
My
places.
mother,
I don't know if you'd find
out
it
of
in a
my
store though.
way, For
But-
king and country and money.
AWE's been going for a while, unfortunately. Get clip nerd.
Well, this is embarrassing. I seem to
Ooh,
be stuck.
custodian,
Mindy,
awesome.
Little help here.
Live stream.
Mindy,
Janitors
I
are paid
think
good.
I've been
Um,
had.
Yeah, for the most part.
That took care of me.
I work
Now
part-time
Daddy's
where I
single
am,
marriage.
so I don't get like
Keeps it
full
just outside
janitor
the
stuff
courtyard.
salary, but alright, let's go. I work in healthcare. That's awesome. I have a few friends who are in the nursing field. Still own a copy of this yet? Playing a hard copy. Yeah, this is I have the disc right here. I had to get the copy because I had so much nostalgia of the manual. Had to read it again.
The Dungeon Master's
That's why I
Handbook.
had a whole
And
section
it's
in
got a
this
picture
video
of a
where I
dragon
read
on it.
through it because it meant
That's
so
a
much.
picture of my dad.
Like I said, we had a show and tell day at school, and I legitimately brought the manual of this game. Like, that's how obsessed I was with it. Here's that little help here. Oh yeah, they reused that one a lot. We had the castle fireproof by building it underwater. Yeah. Were-dog, Lucy, Baru.
Hi.
Hello, princess.
Oh, princess. Ah.
Wow. It smells so much better down here now than it did last
Love
week.
the,
Stench
you know, I
level
didn't
was
realize
low.
this was a rack for the longest time.
You
I
have to
was
stop
trying to
passing
figure
out
out what it
everything.
was.
What was it?
You're probably better off not knowing. Let's
Where's the
just
jester?
say
Oh, they killed him.
moles
He was just.
crop up in
They
the
didn't
most
like him, so they just said
unexpected
nope.
And surprising places.
hospitality or tech assistant. Both
I
very
can't
good.
believe Dad's
Both very
the
good
ground
occupations
polisher in
there.
the dungeon after all.
Yeah, he was very upset.
Super
And they
Princess
put him in
Peach.
the worst
I
cell.
remember that one.
It has bad lighting, and its chi is all out of whack. I couldn't
The
spend
dear
5 minutes
Lord,
in
the
there
torture
without
devices.
losing.
Yeah.
When is he getting out?
Well, your father said
Very
never,
morbid to have in a
not
SpongeBob
million
game.
Years. I will see him rot for an eternity.
Would it be from
and
Grace?
Another dozen eternities
Oh, Grace,
on
yeah.
So,
She's in
Tuesday,
everything.
Probably.
Everything's from Grace.
can I see the crown polisher, please?
She's like
Sorry,
the star of the
princess.
channel.
I can't let you by. The
Need more
king
time to
wouldn't
focus on the
approve.
rack.
I just want to talk to him.
Nope, nope. I can't let you.
No, they
Sorry.
do not, Austin. Unfortunately.
How goes the dungeon running business?
Oh, it's thriving. There's always someone to
Dimension diver.
question.
The
or
jester
throw
got
into a cell or
lobotomized.
shack.
Yeah, I like the
just wish I
torture
was
guy
better
too.
at it.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
The executioner.
I think you run this dungeon just fine.
Well, you know, they don't teach you this at school.
I don't teach
If
you
I
this
had a
in
book
school.
on it,
He says that
I
like
could
3
be
times.
So much better.
That's his
A book on
catchphrase.
running a dungeon, huh?
Yeah, it could tell me what to do. Like, should I use the rack? Should I glower menacingly? Or give an evil laugh? Stuff
Holly
like that.
Sparks set them up.
Sounds
Yeah,
like it would be
probably.
An interesting read. Look what I brought.
The biggest torture
A
device
dungeon
being
master's
Operation Rail.
handbook. Wow! Thanks, Mindy. You're the greatest.
Yeah, very, very
You
much
think
so.
I could get in to see the crown
Also cool that
polisher
this
now?
game lets you play as Mindy. Very much
Okay.
underrated. Yeah.
But just for a minute. And
This is probably the
don't
only
tell
SpongeBob game we'll ever
anyone I
get
let
where
you
we
go
can
back
play as
there.
Mindy.
The
So
first thing it says in this here book is never.
I wonder if she'll ever
show
appear
your
in the show
soft
again.
side.
I promise. I'll tell everyone how
He's a
scary
nice
and
guy
intimidating
despite the
you are.
torture.
Thanks, princess.
Oh yeah, I remember the snowball fight-ups. You know, let's see if we can get. Did she just shake her head no when I told her to go over here? All right, Mint. Here we're gonna get chomped up.
I
Nope.
think I'll leave that alone.
That's as close
You'll
as
thank
we
me
can
later.
get. Darn.
I think I'll leave that alone.
It looks like it clipped my tail there. All right, let's see if we can fly over the bear
torch.
trap. But do they have the Squidward torture? Oh my goodness, like the one, that driving
That
one.
thing is scary. That thing is scary.
Ah, we were so close. There we go.
That thing is scary.
Rest in
That
peace, my
thing is
tail.
Scary.
Birthday episode. Oh goodness. Perhaps. He kind of looks like Old Man Walker in there.
Oh dear. Daddy really did throw you in the dungeon.
The vehicle.
little
Yeah, the big, the one from the
Hi,
meme.
Princess.
That there's no reason Bikini Bottom needs to have that.
I can't believe
Like,
Daddy
what-
went
what
behind my
purpose
back
does
and
that
threw
serve?
you in here after promising me he wouldn't.
That thing is
I'm going
scary.
to have a few words with him.
No, please don't.
Oh yeah, he's
I
the
know you
he
mean
got out of the
well,
dungeon
but
and
I think
decided
it
to
just
become a hot dog
upsets him
vendor.
more.
I like to think he changed his
Really,
identity.
I'm okay here for a while.
How are you passing the time in here?
Someone
I
tried to figure
count
out what the purpose of that
rats.
mission.
It takes
Maybe
longer
it's
than
for
you might think.
some kind of construction,
miss
like
my
breaking
old
things
job,
down.
though.
Maybe demolishing
Oh,
car
what I
parts
wouldn't
and
give for something to polish.
the anti-Squidward device. It's just for Squidward, yeah.
Say,
It just
Can you
finds
polish
wherever
this mirror
Squidward's
up
gonna
for
be
me?
and positions itself so he can fly into it.
It's been so long since I've polished something. I'm starting to go
Is
into
that the gel cell from
withdrawal.
Life? I think
Here you
so.
go.
Yeah, that kind of
Thanks.
looks like the reused one. We have
There
the
you
mirror.
are, polished as
good
good
as
as
new.
new.
thanks, little fella.
Woo. Now we can give it to the squire. He says something funny if you talk to him again. I
Hello
guess.
again, little fella. How are
We
you
didn't
holding
even
up?
leave.
I'm okay. I've signed a truce with the roaches, but I doubt their word.
Same. Alright,
I'm
let's
gonna
get
get
out here.
going. Poor little fella.
I don't mind it here so much.
Life from. Yeah, the Bikini Bottom jail happens. This is just a really long hallway that leads to the Bikini Bottom jail. This guy's funny.
Hello, faithful guard. Any news to report?
I stubbed my toe.
That's on
Twice
DVD.
today. Same
This whole
toe
journey reminds
both
me of a Beatles
times.
song. What Beatles song is that?
Wow. So you stubbed your toe, huh? Nothing nothing else to report?
Twice. The same toe. I thought it really
Same
hurt the
toe
first time,
both
but you know what?
times.
The second time made the first time seem like a
I've had
mermaid
days like that.
shiatsu.
I have to go.
Same toe. Both times. Imagine the luck.
And we can talk to this guy for his opinion on the situation.
Hello, faithful guard. Any news to report?
Not much going on today. My buddy over there stubbed his toe.
Yeah, the music is great
twice.
in
He won't
AWE.
stop moaning about it.
Pretty dull
They're also
day,
really
huh?
not
Except
strict
for
on
the toe
copyright
stubbing,
because
yeah.
I've used it in videos and they don't seem to mind.
Sprained his ankle. We'd never hit
Music
the
is kind of a gamble with YouTube sometimes. Now let's go talk to our good friend, the ranch hand. No stable windows this time?
This barn is dirty. They could use a river or two diverted into it.
Wow.
Hi there, Dolly.
Hi, princess.
Dolly as in Dolly Parton?
How's everything on the farm?
Half of the songs are stolen. Oh no.
Thought I saw a sea louse a bit earlier, but it was probably just my imagination.
Kurt Cobain roast.
Other than
Really?
that, it's been quiet as a
Goodness.
near a cuttlefish.
I'm a massive Nirvana fan and I didn't know that. I'm a fake fan.
Were
Goodness.
never
I need to
spoken.
look into that.
Dolly, I need to borrow Daddy's seahorse carriage.
Now what you want
And here I am calling myself Kurt Cobain's reincarnation.
I have to get to them quickly, or maybe too late.
I can't let you do that, princess. I'd get in trouble with the big man.
Please? I promise to be very careful.
I'm sorry, princess.
Yeah, the seahorse
I can't
model
do it.
was in Lights Camera Pants too.
Where is the seahorse carriage anyway?
It's outside the front gate. But the seahorses are in here, and
AWE, the Charlotte White AWE, the people who made this game.
Princess, but I can't.
I'm gonna get going.
Hitting the dusty trail, huh? Well, pleasant
This
wanderings,
conversation
princess.
added absolutely nothing to the game. Anyway, we wasted all that time. Hey, where's the guard in the window? Oh, they sound. And people talk out the voice. You're better off not being Kurt's reincarnation. Ooh. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us. I can sing that way better, I promise. I'm
Hi.
just
Any
not
idea where
screaming
Daddy
into the
went?
microphone.
Mindy, shouldn't you be in your room? I thought I heard the king say you were grounded.
You don't have to deal with all the drugs. Who says I have to live the same life twice?
I was grounded, but then Daddy called and said that I was free to go.
Oh, that old softy.
Yeah, freeing your own daughter from imprisonment. He's quite the teddy bear.
Oh, goodness.
Why are you still here? Shouldn't you be away with Daddy?
I should, but I asked permission to stay here.
I love how
because
the AWE characters made an
want
OC and then shipped them with an
Dolly.
official
Dolly?
character.
The ranch hand? Wait a second. Do you like
Communism canon in SpongeBob.
maybe,
I
but
still
do
can't get
think
over
to
Belle
talk
for
to
Bikini
her.
Bottom
Don't
when
be
it
afraid.
like
Just go
asks
tell
the
her how you
trivia
feel.
question, who is
Any girl
Mr.
would be
Krabs'
lucky to have
worst
you as an
enemy and
admirer.
communism
Do
is
you
a
really think so?
selectable answer.
Yeah. Now don't waste another minute. Go tell her how you feel.
Okay, I will. But wait.
It's just a
What's wrong?
phrase
I
you
need to
say
check
to
how I
annoy
look.
people.
I need a
So
mirror.
everything that comes
You
out of
have
my
one I
mouth,
can borrow?
basically.
I do have one somewhere.
Here's my mirror.
Here's my mirror.
Ah, que magnifique. How could I have doubted my own
Kurt sent the song to the Spumco
Thank you,
outfit, and John
princess.
K threw
And
it in the
now I
garbage
must
because he
go.
hated
I
Nirvana.
have a date with
Another
destiny.
reason to hate John K.
With
Wow, they
eyes
just
like
the
mine,
reasons
what
just keep
isn't
stacking up.
necessary?
Wow, that was a quick
How
one.
how can you possibly hate Nirvana? Now, as we all know, Alice in Chains is the best grunge band, but Nirvana's up there. AWE games are so unhinged. Sonic Flash games, yes, I actually planned a Sonic Flash game a long time ago. I might get to that at some point. I'm a massive Sonic fan. Maybe do a Nirvana song cover. If I ever make a singing channel, perhaps. I do a Nirvana at karaoke all the time. It's really fun, but I kill my voice every time. Kurt Cobain used this weird method called false folds, which isn't necessarily vocal frying, but it's a completely different method. It's not great for your voice, but it gets the sound you want. Creed, oh my goodness, that's post-grunge, but Creed is overhated. I like Creed. Never trust Tails doll. You did Tails Nightmares. Concept art for Dark Lucy, I give them... Oh, that's awesome, Ava. Oh yeah, Ava in the chat, Butterscotch Brigade, did the art for Dark Lucy, so lots of appreciation toward them. Doing song cover. Yeah, John K hates a lot of stuff, apparently. Alright, let's save this. Just in case, you know. Paranoid Lucy.
Perfect. Now I can reach SpongeBob and Patrick in no time.
Official Sonic Flash games. I don't know if there are any official ones. Most of them seem to be fan-made. Saw Creed with my parents. Oh yeah, I saw a Creed tribute band with a few friends a while back. They were followed up by a Linkin Park tribute band, so that was a pretty cool show.
Pattymobile once again. Mindy senses their low morale and boosts their confidence by bestowing false mustaches.
Just look up Jamie Snowden.
On them. With renewed vigor, they
Rob
plunge
Lucci,
headlong into the
Lucci
great
from One
trench,
Piece.
confident they can handle anything it throws their way.
Yeah, add two C's, Lucy becomes Lucci. Alright, this is a massive stage, so let's hope it loads. Nirvana is just one of the all-time greats for sure.
This plane to get to the other side of the trench. It looks
Thank you so much, Anonymous Boy 64. I'm glad to hear it.
We just passed a hotel. Can't we stay there for a while?
No, Patrick. We have to get
Separate
to
art from the
We
artist.
don't have much time
I get that.
This place
oozes evil.
This place oozes evil. This place oozes evil. This place oozes evil. This place oozes evil.
This place oozes evil.
Whoa!
Nightmare Fuel chapter. Yeah, this is scary. Linkin Park is my favorite. Oh, yeah, Linkin Park's great.
It's horrible.
Oh, I kind of liked it.
If the fog gets any thicker, it's gonna be tough to see where we're going.
Chester Bennington, yeah, great guy. He was really good friends with Chris Cornell, and I love Soundgarden and Audio Slave. I've listened to oh my goodness, I'm blanking on the name. What was this? What was that one album? This guy's creepy.
Oh, hi.
Super Unknown, that was it. I don't know what. Couldn't remember what song it was named after. That album is amazing. But yeah, love Linkin Park too. As you can see, I take any opportunity to talk about grunge. It's like my favorite music genre and era.
Those are skulls.
Well, whatever they're called, aren't they pretty?
They're dreadful.
That's not a very positive attitude.
Oh yeah, the reference. The getting eaten by a Gru.
Are you feeling all right? You seem a little nervous.
I'm lost. I need to get to the other side of this trench, and I can't find my way.
I feel so bad for this guy.
I need to cross the trench too. Maybe I can help you.
I really doubt it. I mean, I've been stuck out here for days.
We never see this guy again. We can assume he got out, but I say he got eaten by a Gru.
You'll get just as lost as I am.
I'm gonna go.
Sure.
What's your opinion on hair metal? Oh. Well, you know. Oh, here we go.
I could get eaten by a Gru.
Zork reference. You know, I know grunge fans have to hate hair metal, but I would be lying if I said I didn't like some hair metal songs. So, you know, I know the culture was very toxic and needed to end, so I'm kind of glad grunge put an end to that. But I do like some hair metal songs. Glad to hear it, Jasper. I love Linkin Park. Kickstart My Heart. Yeah, that song does go hard. Did you grow up with games from Newgrounds? Oh, yes, I loved Newgrounds. I remember Newgrounds and Miniclip. Those were the places to be. Oh my goodness, so many good memories watching Ed's World.
Indeed. Oh, indeed it is.
I demand room service.
I demand room service. 2 Krabby Patties to my room.
You have good music. Thank you, Keegan.
Don't have a room.
Well then, I demand
Oh, I heard they eaten by a Gru line in a Did You Know video. Oh, yeah. I didn't see that video, but I've seen it around. Didn't know they talked about this one.
Are you insulting me?
Do you have any of the Fairly Odd Parents games to review? I did one on the first web games as my last video, and I did one on the PC Shadow Showdown a bit ago.
Isn't this sort of an odd place for such a swank hotel?
How about Cool Math? Cool Math is great. I love that site too. Scratch, yeah. I spent a lot of time on Scratch.
The land was an old oyster bed. Nobody would touch it.
Well, nice talking to you.
Your suavity. Your
Kickstart My Heart was in the Sponge on the Run trailer. Oh, that's an interesting song choice for SpongeBob.
Those look comfortable, but
This is no time to sit down. Let's go talk to the creepy guy. This guy scared me for some reason. Like, I don't know why. He just seems so unsettling. His name is Red, apparently. Oh, I like Photograph. That's a good one. Toontown and Club Penguin were my jam. Oh, yeah. I remember those. Toontown was great.
Hi, I'm with room service, and
This
we're
guy's
checking
mean
with
for
all
no
the tenants
reason.
to see if they'd like a complimentary mint with their next meal.
You don't look like you're with room service. Although
Though
I
I
bet
bet
you
you
can
could
clean a new dish.
That, sir, is out of line.
But true. I've quoted that. That's out of line,
Don't
but
let the
true.
door hit you on the way out.
Okay, no need for the attitude. No need for the attitude when your face looks like that.
Well,
Look at how big this hall
we
is.
should just go home.
What?
This whole level made me
Who are
same.
you?
This level
What have
was
you done
very
with SpongeBob?
unsettling.
What are you talking about, Patrick?
Look at this
SpongeBob
photograph.
is defiant in the face of
Papa
insurmountable
Louie, you've heard of
odds.
it.
He's what? In the face of what?
I don't know. The
Blink
point
182 is
you
really
shouldn't
good. I
give
like
up
them.
so easy. We're a
I'm
team
partial
and
to
we
pop
won't
punk
quit
myself. I like
ever.
pop punk.
You're
Yeah.
right, Patrick. Why should I let these little setbacks
Lots of
get me
nostalgia
down?
with that.
Together,
That's kind of
we
the
can accomplish
genre I
anything.
associate with growing up. Oh, yeah. This game goes so hard. Yeah. Let's talk to this creepy old lady.
Wow, your room is so much
I
bigger
beat
than
her at
mine.
checkers by
Well,
cheating in
bigger
Lights
than I
Camera
imagine
Pants.
mine would be if I had one.
I'm guessing you usually knock before coming into a person's room?
Nah, don't see much point.
Don't see much point.
Are you all right, ma'am? You seem upset.
No.
Okay, so bit of a funny story about this stage. I remember reaching this stage as a kid, and my mother had this overpowering perfume that filled the house, and I could only smell that while I was playing this. So to this day, I associate that smell with this old lady. So I can almost smell it again now that I'm back in this room.
Me too. Never fear, madam. We have never lost a case or even taken on a case.
Hall looks the
In
same as
either
the fancy
case,
restaurant.
we
Only a
have
lot.
perfect record. To be brief, case.
A certain breakcore
We will investigate this
artist
matter
called
fully.
Fentanyl. Oh, that's
Search
one
every
heck of
nook
a
and
name.
cranny for clues.
The
Just
old
in
lady
case.
from Lights Camera
Be all
Pants.
over
Yeah,
this place
the
like
one
a
I
cheap
cheated
date.
at checkers with.
Case.
I don't know what to say.
Inspector Star, we must keep our eyes
Yummer, I
peeled.
remember Yummer.
Give everything a long, hard look. If people think we're rude, so be it. If staring will solve this crime, then
I'm
we
using an
shall
actual
stare.
CD, S1 Lent. This is. Nice room, huh?
Nice room, huh?
I'm of the opinion that it has
The
a
perfume
vaguely
department,
narcissist
exactly.
motif.
Is
You
Winx
can
Club
say
your
that
favorite show of all time? I
again,
think
and I still
SpongeBob
don't
would have to take the
understand it.
title of my favorite show. It's definitely had the
May we
biggest
ask you
impact
some
on me.
questions about the incident?
I suppose so.
Hello, Cool Cat Red. Favorite Nickelodeon show besides SpongeBob? Probably Invader Zim, I think. Oh, 2 different
Was
questions.
your door locked last night?
Yeah, I had a massive Invader Zim phase for a time. That was really cool.
Unlocked otherwise, assuming people will be courteous enough to knock before barging in. Apparently, I was wrong on that count.
Yeah, Bloom is awesome.
When was the last time you saw your pearls?
The hair physics are wild. Yeah, I mentioned the beard physics on that one thug in the Thug Tug stage.
I don't know how someone could have gotten in
Invaders MW, yeah.
Thanks. Well, nice talking to you.
Yes.
Regular show. I've seen episodes here and there, and I've been meaning to cohesively watch it because I know it has a plot, and I love things that have ongoing plots, but I never got around to it. Wait, we need the flashlight, and we can only get that when we look at the holes. That's a bit of a cryptic series of events.
Those are strange holes. They look like wood rot, but it's too dark to see down
To name
them.
all my favorites would take a while, yeah. There are a lot of really good ones. Here we go. You know, I really wish this section was like adapted into some kind of episode or special, because I feel like this is actually a very intriguing storyline.
That thing is scary.
Who are you, Mindy? That thing is scary. Any adult cartoons? I grew up with The Simpsons, even though I was way too young to be watching it. But yes, I love The Simpsons. And my father used to play the old Family Guy seasons all the time, so I'm versed in Family Guy as well.
Yes, Patrick?
I think I'm gonna stay out here.
SpongeBob and Patrick have their mustaches, yeah. They're still men.
I'm afraid of caves.
But you live under a rock.
And?
Well, I mean, a cave, a rock.
Are you saying my house is like a cave?
Oh, not really. Slightly
The
cave-ish,
Simpsons is
maybe.
great,
I'm
yeah.
gonna pretend like I didn't hear that.
Okay, have it your way. Wait
Have it
here.
your
I
way.
won't be
It's
long.
Burger King. Goodness. This game's given free advertising. It's Charles Oscar William Piedmont Augustus Winthrop.
Hi, are you lost?
Hardly. One cannot be lost when one is at home. I am Charles
Oscar William Piedmont Augustus Winthrop. I will never forget that guy's name.
My backyard. From the Mariana
Cowpaw.
Trench to the Great Barrier Reef, wherever I go, home follows.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Charlotte. Yeah.
No, I am an explorer.
Pretty long introduction for someone who's not a superhero.
What is this cave?
What is this cave?
This is the entrance to the Crustacean Caverns, an ancient set of caves that protect the focusing orb.
Gee, I wonder if we heard about an orb earlier that seemed out of place.
It's more than
Patrick
neat.
homophobic
The
moment.
focusing orb points out safe passage
Goodness.
through the abyssal plains. They're quite impossible.
I sometimes
to
can
cross without
vibe
consulting
with the satire. I get that.
Ooh, the abyssal
That can
plains.
be a
That's
lot
where
to
we
take
need
in.
go.
There,
Well, in that case, you'll need to get past the corridors of confusion.
Megadeth, Metallica. Yeah, I like
Corridors of
hard
confusion,
music like that.
Yes, and beyond them, you must consult the pool of perception. And then
Between the
finally,
original
the
on GameCube,
doors of
I've
deception.
played both, and I'd say the original. I felt like I played it on Switch. I don't know. Maybe it was like that thing where I forget what it's called, but the Switch has this thing where it kind of Joy-Con drift. That's what it is. I don't know if that kind of hindered the experience, but it felt like the original played much smoother.
Did you know your initials are Cowpaw?
Yeah, this guy was in Lights, Camera, Pants as the
Yes,
biologist.
It is a fact that the baser intellect never fails to point out.
And people say I have a silly name.
How can you be too young for The Simpsons? They were on Sesame Street.
How
Yeah, true.
interesting.
Oh goodness, get almost out of tea.
Tell me about the
Then my
corridors
throat's
of
just gonna
confusion.
give out on me, and I'm gonna be
There
like,
are a
"Hey
series
guys."
of passages. Each one glows at
The Patrick game trailer.
And in order to
It
pass
looks
them, you must enter
interesting.
them in the order
I'm not
that they
sure
line
if it's
up.
entirely my style, but it might work.
Yeah, it is kind of silly now that you mention it, but it's the only way to get to the pool of perception.
Remakes tend to be inferior, yeah, very much so.
Tell me about the pool of perception.
Oh yeah, the pizzas on the ground.
Part of the cavern
Don't
that
just
legend
pick up
has
pizzas
it
off the ground and
tells
give them
you
to
your
customers.
future when you gaze into it.
I can tell you your future if you like. I see years
It was
of
good on
therapy.
Xbox Series X. Ooh.
Hey, I didn't make up the legend.
Nickelodeon Super Brawl type game for consoles. Actually,
Tell me
the
about the Doors of Deception.
I don't know much about them. I have not as
the
yet
All-Star
had the
Brawl
privilege of
series is
studying
actually
their
part of the
legends.
Super Brawl series.
Sure, they're
I didn't
quite
actually know that till
dangerous.
right as I was making my video on it. Well, my first video on it, the one we don't talk
lend me
about.
your flashlight?
But I learned about that while looking things up for it. So I was like, that was kind of interesting. I didn't actually know they were connected.
Precious.
Gimme!
Remakes are usually. What's the Patrick game? Oh yeah, Ava. There was a Patrick game that was announced. It's like this sort of physics-based game where you control Patrick. I didn't hear about it till I streamed on Twitch and someone mentioned it, so I had to look it up on stream and find out myself. So I guess it's slipping people's vision somehow. Thought that would be bigger news. The forbidden video. Imagine if Polly got you to review Motocross 2. Oh yeah, that's in the 2011 video. That's gonna be an adventure. Many remakes are big improvements. The ultimate remake. Arcade Fighter. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's go see the holes. Should we go in Red's room just because I'm mad at him? I'm gonna invade his personal space because he made me angry. Goat Simulator, but with SpongeBob. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
That's better. Say, it looks like there's another room under here. I wonder how
Head,
I
big
can
head.
get there. Maybe the manager knows.
This guy's just pacing around. He's literally me. That's what I do. I just walk around the house thinking and getting ideas. Do you know I rewrote that Operation Rail video like 7 times before I came up with the final script? Goodness. It was gonna be so much bigger, but I was like, let's not go too big with this. Alright, let's figure out this guy.
It's me again.
Oh,
The sheer lack of which I've been graced. Someone find me, I may faint.
Do you know one of your tenants
Breaking
had some
into Red's.
pearls stolen from her?
Yes, Victoria Ellen in room 1.
He has
How could I not
ADHD.
know?
Oh
She
yeah,
has made
same.
quite a stink about it.
Well. We have come to a conclusion from our investigation.
Pray tell, I'm all ears. Can't wait to hear it.
There is something
Oh, what did
living
Vegas say?
under the hotel that comes in through holes in the
The
floors
Patrick
of your
game
room.
uses a. Oh,
This
why?
creature
They have the
may
voice
taken
actors,
Mrs.
don't they?
Ellen's pearls.
No, it can't be. I knew something like this.
Like if AWE could get the
like what?
voices,
Well,
surely
when I
they
bought the
can.
land for this hotel, there was an old oyster bed here. I didn't think it would make a difference, but maybe, just maybe.
I hope
Oysters,
not,
huh?
Austin.
May I have permission to check under
I know
the
his voice
hotel?
is hard to
Oh,
replicate,
yes,
but I hope they
it's
get
all my fault.
another actor.
Check.
Well, nice talking to you.
Your suavity, your elegant way with words.
I can't tell if that's supposed to be sarcastic. Like, does he mean that? Because kind of flattering. All right, let's go see the oyster. Boom.
Wow, this little guy sure has collected a lot.
I
of
imagine
stuff.
SpongeBob has a stash like this of all the stuff he stole
Those holes
from
must
these
lead
games.
To the hotel rooms. They really should get them corked.
Really should get them corked.
These look like Mrs. Ellen's string of pearls. The little guy must have thought they were his. I'd better return them to her. It's an oyster bed.
A literal oyster bed. I love how he talks about historically, like there was an old oyster bed here. It's like it was just a bed. Nobody decided to move it or anything. Here, take your pearls, lady. Yes, it's all my
Mrs.
fault.
Ellen. Seems a ragamuffin oyster came in
Ragamuffin
through the holes in
oyster.
your floor
I love
and
that
ran off
word.
with them. I boxed them on his ears and send him to bed without supper. He shan't darken your door again.
Oh,
He
thank
shan't
you
darken
so
your door
very
again.
much, young man. These were a gift from my
Mr. Krabs
darling
is, yeah,
first husband,
Clancy's a
Edward.
busy guy. They
They
can't
mean
always
so
get him to do
much to me.
the games because he probably has bigger projects that pay more.
Isn't very polite.
Oh, sorry. Please ask her about
But
the
I
reward.
think
Please
typing
ask
had
her
like the
about the
worst
reward.
Mr. Krabs
Well,
voice
your
possible.
voice
Like he
certainly
was
deserves a
struggling. You could
reward.
tell. Like that
Here,
voice
take
did not
this
come
reward.
naturally to him.
I don't need it now that I have my pearls back.
I have autism too.
Hooray! A reward!
My Life as a Teenage Robot. Yeah, I used to love that show. I want fried oysters. Yeah, oysters are great. Typing was so bad. Yeah, typing had some issues. Mr. Krabs just did not sound. He sounded so like he was gasping for air every time he spoke with that voice. Lucy is awesome. Yeah, for sure. I rewatch your videos a lot when YouTube's. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, autism gang. Yep, autism and ADHD.
Stay
I also
here.
have
I'll be
Tourette's.
out in a minute.
Okay.
Alright, now we get this section where I actually have to think for the first time in this game.
I thought that guy said there'd be lights in here.
Welcome to the confounding corridor.
Yeah, they probably did, Charlotte.
Follow the lights, or
Please
you
ask her
will
about the
surely
reward.
be lost.
This register is broken and I can't get any money
Easy
out.
on the reverb there, Ringo.
Yep, Draco Steven.
Enter each corridor in the order it lights up.
Thank
A
you, Scott.
mistake will lead you back to the beginning. Only through concentration can
I
you
assume
hope
this
to
guy's
make
name
it
was Ringo because
to
of
the
this,
inner
but I didn't
sanctum
realize
of
that
the
was an expression.
Crustacean Caverns.
Okay. Guess I'd better pay attention.
Same, Scott, same. Okay, purple, yellow, green. Here we go. Purple, yellow, green. We can do this. Yellow, green, yellow, green. Yellow, green, green, green. And there we go. Now we reach the pool of perception. Look at all these wise fish. You know, you don't have to look in the pool of perception. You could just walk by.
Hi.
They build it up so much for something that's optional.
Indeed I am.
Looks like there's eyes
I
here
lack
too.
in
That's kind of
youthful
creepy.
vigor. I make up for it in tact.
I'm not sure
Oh,
what
thank you,
tact
Hidden
is,
Player.
but I'm pretty sure I've got more of it than some
To
old
the
fogey.
Who
beginning.
can argue with that logic?
Say, nice swimming pool.
Hey, nice
SpongeBob
swimming
has a
pool.
weird obsession with heated
That
pools
is
in the
not a
AWE
swimming
games for
pool.
some reason. I don't really
That is
understand
the
why.
pool of perception. Looking into its depths gives you a vision of your own
Just gotta move
future.
that.
Is it heated?
No.
Well then, call it whatever you like. I call it lame.
SpongeBob is a menace in these games, I swear.
So, the future, huh?
Yeah, it is. This is a really nice background. I like the effect on the pool here.
Into the pool, you look further and further into your own future.
I appreciate it, gaming
Dangerous.
characters. That is not a swimming pool. Everything is a swimming pool if you believe.
Knowing your own future can destroy an individual's sense of
Grace has a little swimming pool that we put out in the yard when the weather was hotter.
The temptation to contradict what you see as your own future can cause a person to do drastic things.
Drastic, huh?
One of her toys
You
got in
aren't
and she barked at it. That was funny.
I'm saying, are you?
Understanding, huh?
Forget it.
Say, you wouldn't by any chance know a way to
Oh,
cross the
goodness.
abyssal plains, would you?
Actually, I do. The inner sanctum lies beyond the doors here. In it is a device that uses sunlight to illuminate a path through the fog of the abyssal plains.
SpongeBob's textures are too bright and shiny. Yeah, it is kind of. He stands out there.
The focusing orb has been stolen. Those doors must remain locked until the orb.
This is a scary concept. Yeah, I wouldn't want to know the future.
Focusing orb?
Yes.
Okay, maybe just a little. But like, is the future locked in stone, or is it kind of like if you don't change, this will happen? That kind of changes things.
Who stole it?
I don't know.
I don't think it would be locked in stone, because life is just unpredictable. Like, things can always be changing.
But if you can find it, I will
You ever
allow you
found-
passage beyond these
I
doors.
thought about reviewing episodes from time to time. I just have to find a comfortable segue
Things
into
are
it.
getting stolen left and right around here. Weird, huh?
What? What things have been stolen?
Yeah, because I've briefly summarized episodes here and there, and it's like, I don't know if I feel that, to be honest. Like, it doesn't feel like my style, and I know I'd have to be way more critical if I was reviewing episodes, and that can get really divisive. Like, I'm honest if a mechanic is wonky in a game, or if a game just isn't for me, then I'll give those honest opinions, but it's different when I kind of, like, have to criticize writing and stuff, and that's a whole new territory.
Face another puzzle before getting to the inner sanctum. Once you have passed it, place the
Harry and
orb
Agent P are
on
the same
the
person. Oh
pedestal.
no, not possible.
Then the fog
Unthinkable.
will lift.
Lucy being live, yeah. Live Lucy. Lucy Livium. Livium.
I'm 52.
Lucy Livia.
Wow! And I thought only Coral lived that long.
Livia is the name of the evil mother in The Sopranos. I know that because I started watching it recently.
Pool of the future a try. What was that supposed to be? Hey, older person.
That's like the only
this thing doesn't
close-up
seem
we'll
to
get
be
of this
working.
guy. Look into the pool.
What was that supposed to be? Hey, older person, this thing
Yeah,
doesn't
thank
seem to be
goodness.
working.
Yeah.
Or does it?
Does it?
Let me give this pool another try. I knew the pink door was the right one.
I love how as a kid I was too afraid to look in the pool, but I still guessed it correctly. I'm just smart. I can tell. I can read the future.
I'm just gonna take one more peek.
Twist Ace 52, yeah.
Hello,
I'm
SpongeBob
52.
of days past. It is I.
Glad to
the
hear a waffle boy.
SpongeBob of the future. I have some advice for you. Be kind to computers.
Wow,
are
they
your
they were
future
spot on.
masters.
They really predicted
And they have
that.
excellent memories.
Best time to wear a striped
Whoa,
sweater
I
is
nearly
all
let
the
myself
time.
go. Still seems like good advice.
Are we dead yet?
Okay, one last time.
No, we actually have two more.
Hey, Squidward.
This is SpongeBob's canonical
Out of
death.
all the graves in the world, what do you think the odds were of us ending up
Guess
right
who made
next to each
waffles?
other forever and ever and ever?
Thanks for stopping by, Gaming Characters. It was nice seeing you.
You are truly a loser.
Hey, Squidward,
What do you want, SpongeBob?
can you scoot over
Yeah,
a bit?
same Hidden Flare.
No.
What's the meaning behind your username? Okay, so, my real name is Luke, and I was looking up different variations of Luke that I could go by, and I just kind of grabbed Lucy at random. And then the Lilium part was actually a reference to the other big account that I ran at the time, Silly Lily, which was centered around a character named Lily, so it was a sort of a joke on Lily being, the scientific name of Lily being Lilium, so kind of combining the two, Lucy, Lilium, just the two names I went by at the time, so it was just something I threw together.
This looks familiar.
Welcome to the
We serve food here, sir.
corridors of Crustacean Caverns, Part 2. The Revenge.
SquidBob was canon, then they divorced. Yep.
Way better.
Follow the
Live
lights,
action
or
shows do you
will
usually
surely
vibe with?
be lost.
Yes, Silly Lily, but I'm not silly myself.
Here we go.
It's only spelled with one L, though. Blue, purple, yellow, red. Blue, purple, yellow, red. Blue, purple, yellow, red. Blue, purple, yellow, red. Purple, yellow, red. Purple, yellow, red. Purple, yellow, red. Yellow, red. Yellow, red. Yellow, red.
I must
Wow.
have taken the wrong corridor.
I guess that wasn't yellow.
Let's try this again.
Lily, my good friend, silly Lily Ann of Move. Yeah. Oh, I missed the first one. I missed the first one. And oh, I guess that was right. Okay. I think this one was next. Darn. All right, gotta pay attention this time. Hi, Ash. Thanks for joining.
I'll remember the sequence this time.
Blue, purple, yellow, red. 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 You just go back. Yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red. You just go back to the beginning if you pick the wrong one. Red. If you forget, the comments can be a refresher. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a delay though, so I don't think it. Actual shows was unhinged as AWEs. Yeah, that would be one heck of a show.
Some kind of crazy pedestal thing. There's a place for something round on top, but there's nothing in it.
That's unfortunate. We should do something about that. Let's skadoodle skedaddle. I have a doodle.
Wow, it's like magic.
Without the rabbit.
Ooh, the light cuts through the fog. We should follow it. This place oozes evil. This place oozes evil.
Okay, enough of that. Okay, let's save just in case. Just in case, you know how it is. We gotta do it. All right. Whee! Off to the doctor stage. I don't think this happened in the movie. I think maybe it did. Maybe, it's been a long time since I've seen it. Maybe this happened. But this stage definitely didn't happen in the movie.
They do not realize how true that
look
is.
at our time. Oh, that's right. He never returned the flashlight. He just stole that from Charles Oscar William Piedmont Augustus Winthrop.
Steadily.
I'll get you, yellow guy.
This place oozes evil.
We gotta push on, Patrick. We're making
Yeah,
good
this was a
time.
completely original plot.
Mine too. We can't let it get to us, though. We're men.
We're woman.
Hey,
Heat lamp,
maybe
yeah.
we should go see that guy.
Dennis returned.
Pain?
Oh, goodness.
Come see Dr. Louie. He'll make you guys feel better.
I'm in pain.
Yeah, the recent episodes seem to be acknowledging a lot of older stuff. Like, I was talking to Ava the other day about how Mr. Krabs and Mrs. Puff is kind of canon now. Like, I've seen them in a few episodes. Like, I know they had one episode before, but now it seems they're doing stuff again.
Hi, what's
Now
going
that
on,
we're
guys?
men.
We are protesting on their treatment at the hands of the
All right, Draco, thanks for stopping by. What's a chiropractic?
A chiropractor
There
is
is a doctor.
who treats the back and spine. And we are not going to take the injustice they deal any longer.
Oh, I don't have a spine. I'm a sponge. So I guess
Well, in one episode he did have a spine, actually, so you know.
All invertebrates
Inconsistent
at the valley.
continuity.
None of us have spines.
Oh, well then what good is a chiropractor?
Yeah, very much. I probably will at some point, Jasper. I would like to get to all of them.
None of us actually
I have to get
want
DG
see
Voodoo
them.
to
We
work
just
so the
want their
textures
right
are
to
fixed,
do
though.
so.
Patrick, this sounds like a job for two men.
Squidward and Mr. Krabs?
No.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy?
Nope.
I give up. I give up.
You and me, Patrick.
It is our duty as men to help
Roller
these
Howard's
people
called.
iron out
All
their
these guys are
differences.
French.
Oh, You just
I didn't
reminded
know
me of
this was a
something really
hat.
important.
It
What's that?
wasn't.
I think I left the iron on at home.
So we have decided to help you come to an
Marius,
agreement.
get a load of the
Take me to
yellow
your
one.
leader.
He wants to see Octavio.
Marius, get a load of the yellow one. He wants to see Octavio.
French.
As if anyone off the streets can demand to see Octavio.
There's one that involves Larry that seems a bit uncomfortable.
He
Ooh,
is a
that's
generalissimo of the
interesting.
invertebrates, and he does not
The
see
lobster
just
isn't French.
anybody. He is a busy man. He does not have time to chit-chat with the riffraff.
Does he have time to fiddle faddle with the flim
Oh
flam?
yeah, the voice actor is a Murray Man
About his
Barker boy.
personal business.
Yeah, I know. I'm
So
familiar
what
with
would I need
Ernest
to do to get
Borgnine.
to
He's
see
a great
Octavio?
guy.
Well, I would need
I remember
proof that you
watching
are
this video of
serious
him
about
reading the
helping
Rainbow
our
Fish
cause.
book. It was very
If you
sweet.
could bring a piece of
He had
ring
this
from
whole
the
YouTube
despicable
series where he
Dr.
was just
Louis,
living in an
the
RV and just kind of vlogging his adventures in it. That was really cool to see.
Viva la révolution!
Me formula. Yeah, good for them. Where's the magazine that flips? Apparently Plankton's in it. I'm sure if SpongeBob read that, he might hear what's going on in Bikini Bottom right now, but you know. He does know, because Mindy would have shown him by now, so.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, can I help you?
I mean, the storybook sequence didn't say that.
Are you aware that there's a protest going on outside the office?
I guess
The Jack and
if you
Joke.
can call two people a protest.
They're upset that the doctor won't treat them.
It's not that he won't treat them, it's that he can't treat them. Are you even listening to me at all? They have no
This is
bones.
quite a good
It's not
theoretical
nice to tell someone they
conversation
have
here.
No bones.
It's a tough world, little guy.
I'm here
People
to see
tell
the
me
doctor.
that all the time.
That's nice. Do you have an appointment?
Not as such.
Well, he's a pretty busy guy. Let me see what I can do. What's your name?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
No, seriously.
I think this is the same lady in
parents not
Lights
like
Camera
you?
Pants that also ridicules you for having the name
Just
SpongeBob
curious.
SquarePants. She turns to the camera and says, "That's the
What
worst
species
stage
are
name
you?
I've ever
I'm a
heard."
sponge.
A sponge, huh? Well,
Can't be
I'm
worse than
sorry,
Lucy
Mr.
Lilliam.
SquarePants, but Dr. Louis is a chiropractor.
Yep.
Well, a chiropractor deals with bones.
Oh, this is the way.
backbone
Yeah, I was
or
wondering if that's the
spine.
same one.
Well, how can I put this? You are an invertebrate.
The hotel in the trench. Yeah, it does.
So,
In a
you
way, it
have
is creepy
no
though.
Spine, no bones. How can you be treated by a back doctor if you have no back?
Very carefully.
No,
Mystery
I'm
Science Theater
sorry.
3000. That was a
Unless
great
you have a
show. I love
spine,
that
you
one.
cannot see Dr. Louis.
Barnacles.
Isn't there any way I can see
Isn't there
Dr.
any
Louis?
way I can see Dr. Louis?
Yeah, there is a way. Get a spine. Then
Why is there
I'll
a
pencil you
tentacle
in.
anatomy
you, man.
portrait in a
Bye.
chiropractor? Like, do tentacles have bones? Interesting question. I'm sure someone in chat will answer. Alright, so we have to go this way. Because we need to get a spine. That jewelry girl. Oh, the pretty jewelry girl.
Yes,
Yeah.
Patrick?
I think I'm gonna stay out here.
Okay, have
Suds.
it your way. Wait here, I won't be long.
Oh, the same mall as the pretty jewelry woman. Pretty jewelry. Alright, I think we're going to the hot springs first. Because there's some funny guy here. Oh no, we made it.
That sea urchin
At
won't
least
miss one
SpongeBob
of those
didn't
spines.
mutilate
He's
the
got
animal like he did to that cat in Balfour Bikini Bottom. Or Tasty Pastry Party. Goodness, what was Working Man thinking with that game? Seriously. Patrick's afraid of the dark in this series, yeah. Bit random. Yeah, the mini games are a little forced in this one. Alright, let's go. We have a spine now, so we can go see the doctor. The mini games are pretty forced in Lights, Camera, Pants too, though. Like, especially the one where you're in the tent and people start tearing through it, and you have to smack them. That kind of comes out of nowhere.
Sponge.
Wrong-o. What is this?
It's a sea urchin spine.
Exactly. So let me in. I'm gonna see the doctor.
The water wheel painting.
Missed the point entirely.
Patrick,
Rock
did
me,
not this
mama,
kind
like a
lady say
water
earlier that if
wheel.
I got a spine, I could see Dr. Louie?
She did, I heard her.
And I do
Ergo,
believe this
therefore,
is a spine.
and thusly,
Ergo, therefore, and thusly,
SpongeBob
you
has
shall
acquired
have your
bones.
Ugh, I don't get
Get
paid
a
enough
spine.
for this. Fine. Give me a moment.
Typical day in Bikini Bottom.
Patrick, we are quite possibly the smartest creatures living under the sea.
Did you see her?
She was all confused.
It must be
Hard
being
being
so
so
stupid. Whoa, wait a minute. We live under the sea.
Really, Patrick? Look at that face.
Okay. You can see Dr. Louie now.
You're a little off kilter from where you were before, I think. Whee, let's go see the doctor. Got back. What are these?
Ew, gross.
Is that like, those like food or something? Ooh. Oddly nice animation there.
Hospital stuff creeps me out. I can't look in those cabinets. It's not my business. And besides, there's probably needles and stuff in there.
Pretty jewelry.
Hiya, Doc.
Hello. What seems to be the problem?
Overtime. Oh, we have a lot to say.
So, the word on the street is that you're from Egypt.
This
and
is
you
like a
lack
joke I would
motivation.
make.
Excuse me?
Yep,
This is a
I know
Lucy.
all about it.
This is like a silly
You're
Lily joke right here.
chiropractor.
Chiropractor.
Tomato, tomato. Let's not mince words.
I'm a chiropractor and you're a sponge. You have no
Ew,
bones, so I really
gross.
can't help you. I'm not sure why Whitney let you in here.
You aren't
Whitney.
sure,
Oh, she has a
huh?
name.
Well, I've got news for you.
Is she the
Your
Whitney with the
monkeys
mill
have
tank
failed
from
you. You're
Pokemon?
all alone. Your kingdom is crumbling at your feet.
You seem rather excitable. Perhaps I should prescribe a sedative.
I'll say. I'm here to talk about the protest you have going on
The
outside.
hives. Oh goodness, yeah, that was
Yeah,
from
those
my
guys are
Fairly
kinda
Odd
getting on
Parents
my nerves.
Shadow Showdown
But the
review.
big one, he scares me. Always looking at me kind of shifty and stuff.
Why won't you treat them?
Hey, I'd be happy to treat them if that's what they want. Wouldn't help them.
Spongy, at least all his needles don't have snail plasma.
I'll do
Oh
what
yeah.
I can. The problem is
Patrick's
they're
line,
pretty
we live
touchy,
under a sea.
Especially the leader.
Humans live inside the earth? Oh. Do you like Super Smash Bros? I was really into Ultimate when it came out. This is very ironic, but I was a Lucina main. Lucina. That was not on purpose.
You can take
but
my stethoscope.
I have her
You think that'll
amiibo
do?
too.
Maybe. Thanks.
Name. SpongeBob's getting high. SpongeBob gets injected with a sedative. Oh gosh, yeah. Because can chiropractors get? I imagine. That makes sense. I've never been to a chiropractor. I don't really know how their practices work. I got a peace offering from the doctor. That's exactly how he says it. Like I'm a perfect impressionist here. Your kingdom is crumbling at your feet.
Mon Dieu, don't scare me with your infectious happiness.
Melee Brawl. Yeah. I remember when Brawl was a big thing.
I got
a peace offering from the doctor.
This will do just fine, I believe.
Sonic main. I love
will
Sonic.
tell you the
Yeah.
password to
I'm
get past Dr.
surprised I
Pierre's
wasn't a
personal
Sonic
guard,
main.
But it will not be enough. You will need to wear the outfit
SpongeBob gets
of your
lobotomized by
revolution.
the doctor. Oh
Talk
goodness.
to my friend Marius. He has an extra one.
Okay. What's the password?
The password is sticks
Sticks
and
and-
stones can't break our bones. 'cause
Lucina.
We don't have any.
Now Photoshop my avatar's face on Lucina. Call it Lucina.
Hi there, big fella.
You want something? No?
Oh my goodness, we can say a lot to him.
Do you know what's going on here?
Lucas. Oh yeah, I'm not familiar with Mother 3, but I know Earthbound. Do you like Animal Crossing? Unfortunately, I've never played it. I'm not too familiar with it.
If you guys are protesters,
A sock Flash games. Yeah, I was thinking about making a sock Flash games video for a time. I did one on the Tales Nightmare series for Halloween last year. Then I actually summoned the Tails doll, and then I did a little skit where Grace ate it. It's kind of funny. She did not cooperate for that skit at all. We did so many takes. Like, the first one was perfect, but one thing was bad, so we had to do it all over again, and she would not do it again. She was a one-take kind of dog.
Little denim humor.
Don't push it.
Joker. Oh yeah, when Joker got revealed, the whole internet lost their mind.
You can have it, but I'm afraid it won't fit.
I remember when I was convinced to check out the Persona series for the first time. That was a life-changing experience.
SpongeBob?
Yes, Patrick?
I think I'm gonna stay out here.
Okay, have
Sonic
it your way.
Boom is
Wait
my
here,
favorite of
I
the
won't
Sonic
be long.
cartoons. I remember that one. Tails Doll, if it was a go. Thank you. Yeah, I love that Tails Doll one. I had a lot of fun with that. I remember I had to completely clean out my bathroom for that skit where I summoned him. I had actually never summoned the Tails Doll with the bathroom method before, so it was a new experience, and I was actually kind of getting nervous that I actually would summon something. I was like, oh, is he actually gonna show up? I know he's not real, but is he? It's like, because when you're in that environment, you kind of get engrossed in it. I was wearing an Alice in Chains shirt in that video. I flash my favorite band every chance I get. Can you feel the sunshine?
Maybe I could help you find them.
Earthbound is very influential, yeah. And yeah, the Tails Doll's unfortunately not as popular as it used to be. He still, like, means a lot to me as a character. I remember being so terrified of him as a kid.
Good point. Well,
That's the same thing with what I was talking about earlier when I said Sadako is my favorite horror movie monster, because I used to be so terrified of her, and so I kind of like developed a respect for her later on.
the hot water shrunk the black turtleneck. Now it's just my size.
Thanks, Ava. All right, good night, Austin. Thanks for coming. It was really nice to see you. Need to play Persona. Oh yeah, the Persona games are fun.
The hot water shrunk the turtleneck. It's just my size now.
No, not the Dark Maze. Mighty and Ray. Oh, I remember that. That was a big deal. Mania. I've never played Mania, but I've seen playthroughs of it. So there are grenades in a SpongeBob game. There's a SpongeBob game with grenades in it. What do you think?
Ooh, a boat. Those boots smell.
There's an eel in my boot.
Hey, just where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna use the potty.
Sorry, kid.
Oh yeah, Persona 3. That was. I think that's my favorite of the series.
Clam chowder.
Clam chowder. Oh, I love that delivery. That was funny. But yeah, I'm a sucker for good storytelling, so I think Persona 3 was my favorite of the series.
You don't carry Kelpo by any chance, do you?
Not hardly.
Imagine you going from this to Persona. Yeah, that'd be quite a jump. Light Melody is actually streaming. Not right now, but she's in the middle of streaming like the Persona 3 remake.
Yeah, well, it serves its purpose.
She does that every so often.
Take me to the leader.
I was so hyped when they brought Mighty and Ray back. Yeah.
What's the password?
Almost wrote a letter. Oh my goodness.
Break our bones, cause we don't have any.
Correct.
They're bombs.
Viva la revolution. Octavio is down
Deadly
the ladder
Maze,
in the back.
scary maze game. Yeah. Alright, so I always have to bring this up. I am so mad that this location isn't explorable because it looks so cool. It's like this is just one long cutscene, then we never see Octavio again. And I forgot to save. Whoops.
Octavio, we finally meet.
Apparently.
You are a hard man to get in to see.
Whatever happened to Cream? Is Cream not in the newer games?
Who would see Octavio hurt. You are not one of those people who would betray Octavio, are you?
No! SpongeBob would never betray Octavio. SpongeBob swears.
Octavio believes you.
Dude. Yeah, imagine like all the things you could do with this stuff. I like this room too.
You know why?
Because to rage against the dying light.
To rage
stirs
against the
your
machine.
soul to its core. Because because a mighty beast lies dormant.
Yeah, this cutscene goes on for a while.
Awakens that beast
Well, it's not really a
within his
cutscene.
nail.
This dialogue goes on for a
A
while.
no alone can cover, not even one that costs $5.
Well, I was just gonna
$5.
say because it has a ladder, and ladders are fun.
Octavio.
I do not agree. Ladders terrify me.
Your answer was good too. So, Octavio.
They give
tell
this
me
guy
about
so
yourself.
much lore and character development, and then we never see him again after this. Like, they really wanted to, like, milk this character for all it was worth in the little time we see him.
No one. We would need no skeleton. Bones are like crutches, and we have no use for crutches.
Alright, thank you for joining, Vegas. It was really nice seeing you here.
With a peace offering from Dr. Louie. He wants to offer you his services. Right now, he's trapped in his office. He's afraid Mary is
Yeah,
going to
I
step
very
on him.
much hate that, Scott. It's very frustrating. I was talking, I felt like I was nitpicking in my Fairly Odd Parents video when I said, like, I didn't like how the Roach game forced you to watch the opening cutscene again every time you died and did it and chose a stage, but it did kind of disrupt the action. It's like, come on, I just want to get right back into it.
Well,
This is momentos. This is like a warrior offering up.
Are you afraid of heights? Yeah, if I look down from high enough of a height, I get really uneasy. I'm not a big fan of being up high places. Though I did go up into the Space Needle when I was in Seattle for a time, and that was pretty cool. But, I mean, Chicago has so much bigger buildings over here, so I was actually surprised by how small the Space Needle was. It's like, get used to seeing skyscrapers, then you're like, ooh, this isn't quite as big as I thought. Yeah, very much so. Genuine frustration. Octavio should have been Octopus. I think that's what he was. Yeah, he's a squid. I guess it's kind of a joke, like Squidward is an octopus, but his name is Squid. Octavio, octopus, but he's a squid. Maybe therere's irony there.
Crushed underfoot, a giant boot crushes Dennis, saving our heroes. But it is out of the frying pan and into the fire, as this mysterious benefactor of a foot turns out to be a hideous giant cyclops. The cyclops
Oh yeah,
easily captures
Chicago has a
SpongeBob
lot of
and
really big ones.
heroically
There's the
pass
Willis
out
Tower,
immediately.
formerly known as the Sears
When they
Tower, which
regain
is
consciousness,
gargantuan.
It doesn't take much to realize that they are
That
in
and the John
world
Hancock
of
building, you
trouble.
can see them
Help
from like
escape
way
their most
far out
dangerous
of the
predicament
city.
yet.
Octoward sounds like a Pokemon name. Oh yeah, that's Dennis's death in this game. We never see him again. That is actually Dennis's canon death in this game.
I don't think so. But wherever we are, we better stay. Whoa! It's
The Cyclops.
Maybe he wants to be friends with us.
I wouldn't bet on it. And now here's the recreation of the scene that traumatized many.
The heat is so intense from this.
It's not quite as sad as it was in the movie.
Tell me about it.
This doesn't look too
Yeah,
good,
we never see Dennis again in this game. He's just dead now.
The ground. Save
I went to the Empire State Building and I wasn't even on the top. Oh yeah, I imagine that would be big.
to save ourselves, buddy. I guess what everyone said about us is true, Patrick.
Regina George.
No, that we're just kids.
We were doomed from the
Way
start.
over their heads. We were doomed from the start. I mean, look at us.
Getting irritated. I got a bug bite on my ankle.
We let
It's very itchy.
everybody down.
Was playing outside with Grace when that happened.
Yep. We never
Most
made it
emotional
to
scene.
Shell City.
Scene made me cry. Oh yeah,
Exactly,
it
buddy.
is sad.
That's the place we never got to.
Shell City.
Okay, now
I'm
you're
a
starting to
goofy.
bum me out, Patrick.
Bird,
No,
yeah.
look at the sign.
It's not quite as emotional here.
Marine Gifts and Sundry.
Shell City's a gift shop? But if this is
Yeah, I remember playing this before seeing the movie, so this is where I found out. So I just knew it before everyone else did.
Pat, we did make it.
SpongeBob, buddy, don't die. We've come so close.
SpongeBob betrayed us.
Find a way to bring
SpongeBob
I don't know
back to
how
life.
Patrick survived, but
Water,
okay.
and fast.
I like how they kept his pants on.
Gotta find a way to bring SpongeBob back to life.
Yes, thanks.
He needs
Okay,
water,
because we
and
didn't
fast.
save last stage, we're gonna save now. Oh man, that was a long time ago. If the game crashed, we'd be doomed. Boing. Let's go over here. There's nothing scary over here.
No, it's the Cyclops. Let me out of here.
I love that little arm flail he does.
Oh, I better stay away from that guy.
And then he just doesn't follow us.
This
What
place
are
is
these? Like
dried
little
out.
shark fins?
I can't let that happen to my buddy SpongeBob. Or to me.
Patrick 2OP. They turned him into a marketable knickknack.
Everything in this place is dried out.
Yes, Patrick, you already said
SpongeBob.
that.
Or to me.
Thank you for saying it again.
Can't reach the ball. I'll have to find another way to get water to SpongeBob.
Alright. You know, I'm really sad that this stage is so short, because it's such an interesting concept. Like, I kind of wish you did more than just this. What kind of place is the... Patrick is fat, so he held water. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, we have to climb up here and then get the lunchbox to fall. On sale. Lucy, will you ever make merch? You know, that would be cool.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, Kenosha, that's cool. Yeah, I'm from Chicago. Merch, yeah, eventually I'd like to have like t-shirts with funny quotes or maybe Grace plushies, that'd be cute. Dark Lucy plushies one day, that'd be awesome. Goodness.
Onion. Well, a piece of one anyway. It's making
Get a
me
t-shirt
feel
that says
up
fried ice cream on it or something like that. Here we go. Lucy Brand. Patrick is sound considerably more intelligent. Yeah, he's like back in his season 1 intelligence. He was really smart, like up until Sandy's Rocket. That was like the first episode where he just really wasn't on his A game, and then he just kind of was stupid every episode after.
SpongeBob! SpongeBob, you're alive!
What is that, a sun or an urchin in the background in that drawing?
I'm so happy!
If the Anti-Lucy Club exists, we need to counteract with an Anti-Polly Club. I'm definitely a member of the Anti-Polly Club. I hated her so much as a kid. She's just so mean to you the whole game. She's a cool character, though.
It's raining!
Morty, Bloom, SpongeBob, Sonic. Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Now's our chance to get out of here.
Why is this guy eating an entire onion for lunch? Oh, that's awesome, Charlotte. We have a U2s. I don't think I'll ever be big enough for that, but pretty cool. Whee. All right, let's get the crown. I love how they just kind of, like, they carry the crown in the movie, but they kind of just tuck it in their pocket here. Like, it's clearly not a hindrance for them to carry this around. Wangry. At least Polly's nice when you do remember to love your dog a lot, for sure. Grace will never let me forget. She will jump on me and give me kisses at every opportunity. So yeah, she won't let me forget. Seems way more epic. Yeah, I guess the fish just stay dead, or maybe they're okay after we leave. I don't know. You almost done with the game? Yeah, we're in the last 2 stages. This one's pretty quick.
Patrick, now we just need to find a way to get
Wangry. So angry.
We can ride that.
Ride the what now?
A mythical beast with a chest of iron and some hair too, and he roams the beaches looking for people in trouble. We just have to find the
angry.
whistle.
Anyway.
Yeah.
The whistle. I love how they can't say David Hasselhoff in this, so they just censor it.
Blow it, he comes and saves you.
I guess David Hasselhoff had a copyright on his name.
I guess we don't have much choice. Okay, Patrick, let's find that whistle and ride that.
Language. Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
I better not get too distracted. Mr. Krabs'
Distracted
life
by
is
a
in my
chair.
hands.
Yeah. Your yields did not meet the goal.
It's a shell. It's kind of shovel-shaped.
Yeah, they didn't use it in the console game either. They just had the guy say, "I'm not an actor, but I play one on TV. I'm a mud skipper."
Hi there. What you doing?
I'm searching for buried treasure. You'd be surprised.
Watch your profanity.
People lose at the beach.
Do you know, do you ever hear that David Hasselhoff cover with that really weird music video of Hooked on a Feeling? Like,
What are you doing
that
out
was
of
that
water?
was surreal.
What are you doing out of water?
I asked you first.
I'm a mud skipper. I can go for days out of water. Can you?
Nope.
Well then.
Well then, indeed.
Hi, Blue Fat Crab. Thanks for joining.
Found anything?
Yeah. I spotted
Last
something a
episodes.
little way
Yeah, that
over
would be
there.
cool.
I marked it with an X. It's nothing valuable though. My metal detector says it's made of chrome.
Stunt casting, yeah.
Bothered with anything that isn't gold.
I remember I always had to look away from the scene when Dennis stabbed into him. Like, that always disturbed me.
If you don't want that chrome thing, can I have it?
Sure. All you have to do is dig it up. I marked where I saw it with an X.
Thanks. I'm gonna go.
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting. I'm a mud skipper.
Who knows what unspeakable horrors lurk in there?
It's a lifeguard tower, SpongeBob. What do you want?
The ocean, my home. It
There's
looks
the-
like an X that someone scratched into the sand with that stick.
Hey, look, it's a nuclear testing zone.
It's a piece of driftwood.
Seems pretty strong. Oh, he says something if we look at this.
Find a quicker way to get home than just swimming back. We never make it.
Fried
anymore.
oyster skins.
Oh, Patrick, don't be silly. No one believes in that.
I love
I know
fried
a guy
oyster
who knows a guy
skins.
who knows a guy whose cousin once saw a picture of a...
I don't know how Patrick knows about the Hasselhoff here.
How can we reach him?
The call of the...
The what?
I have heard the call of the... And it is good.
And
Makes
it's
sense, Patrick.
Well, the guy I know says you just have to call him.
I wonder what his number is.
7?
He's not leaving Orville.
Well,
You
we
got your
have to
nightstick
find some
ready?
way to get home quickly, with or without that.
My home. Yeah, true. Alright, so this is kind of funny. Unfortunately, you can't put Tar on both of them, but he has completely different inflections. Like when you put it on the shell, he's like, "I got Tar on the shell," and he says it all enthusiastically. But if you do it with the driftwood, he kind of sounds a little like this.
I got tar on the driftwood.
It's kind of funny because he sounds so enthusiastic about the shell, but then he just sounds like, "I got Tar on the driftwood." 7 starts with an L, and that's weird. SpongeBob is just, well, whatever, never mind. Let's find the whistle. It's made of chrome, apparently. Just like everything in the future.
Patrick, hey, it's the call of the...
Better than finding a treasure chest full of bus tokens, am I right?
Calm down, Patrick, I will.
Before we do, we know what we must do. Alright, now we can. I got Tar on the driftwood. Intro and end card. Intros, no. I don't see myself ever having an intro, unless it's like a special video that I have opening titles for. End cards, maybe. I might do that sometime. It'd be kind of cool to say, "See you in the next memory," then have like music play as the screen comes up.
Upon arriving over Bikini Bottom, shoot
The
SpongeBob and Patrick
Dutchman
down to
dash
the
is
seafloor. Using
incredibly
massive
difficult.
chest muscles.
It's
It
very
doesn't
hard.
take long for them
One
to
time I dreamed
realize
they made a
that
GTA
Plankton
style
had been up
Garfield
to
game.
no good where they were gone.
That I'm sure that's
Everyone in Bikini
moddable. I
Bottom
can
appears
see
to be
that
under
happening.
his control, including King Neptune himself. SpongeBob and
Operation
Patrick
used to
must find a
scare me.
way
Oh,
to
yeah,
break
same.
Plankton's hold over the citizens by any
Where's
means
Patron?
necessary.
I am SpongeTron. Planktopolis.
We're back, Patrick, and just in time. Now all we have to do
And
is
everyone
get
has a
Neptune
bucket
back
for a
to
head
ground.
now.
Come on.
This is the future.
I think I'm gonna stay here. That's Perch Perkins over there, you know?
Thank you, Cinder Peach.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as I give Neptune his crown.
Came up with that in the first video, and it's stuck ever since. There is no reason to go in the Krusty Krab 2, I don't think.
I want to go there.
No, you can't go in.
Things to do right now.
Woo! Let's go.
It belongs to the cool guitar guy. I can't just take it.
Says who? Let's talk to the musician. We were talking about music a lot on this stream. It's fitting.
Do you know I lift up my tentacle and
Is
I
this
say,
a reference to something?
I can't say I've ever heard that one.
I'll let you get back to your picking.
I don't know what that's a reference to.
Flip-flop.
Animation of me waving, oh, that'd be silly. Hello, I could see that.
Squidward, not you too.
All hail Plankton.
Patrick has social anxiety. Yeah, I get that. He's definitely afraid of darkness in this.
All hail Plankton.
Oh, barnacles,
Barnacles on top of barnacles. Here. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to Plankton here. I love how this is the only model of Mr. Krabs in the game. Like, we never get to see him normally.
What's it look like? I've taken control of the citizens of Bikini Bottom.
This is also the only King Neptune model we get to see.
Personal buckethead army. They are now.
What's
Hey,
that smell? Discovery?
I think I absorbed some sweat.
Ew. Anyway, bottom line, you lose. And you know why?
Because you cheated?
No, not because I cheated.
Cheated.
Because I'm an evil genius.
1929 song called I Lift Up My Hand and I Say Tweet Tweet. That is an interesting thing to reference. Like, that's an old song. I was expecting that to be like a 70s or 80s rock song, not a 20s.
You even talk like a kid. I'm not gonna let you get away with this. What do you think this is? A game of kickball on the playground?
Like, hard rock wasn't even really a thing. That's quite a thing to ask a guy with an electric guitar.
Good. I enjoy watching you
Pointy,
flounder.
pointy, pointy.
Give it your best
Yeah, it
shot,
does kind of look like a
kid.
PNG. Alright, now we have to go talk to the guy up front. Let's talk to King Neptune.
King Neptune, we got your
Hey, he
crown
turned
back.
around the other
Can
way.
you please let Mr. Krabs go
He's not
now?
facing me at all.
Hail Plankton.
This isn't working out like I'd hoped. He's out cold.
He's out cold. Alright, let's talk to Guitar Guy. We can actually have a coherent conversation with him now.
Hi again, minstrel.
Can't escape the melodic allure, can you?
Whoever heard of stable windows?
Hi. Pretty awful.
This guy just doesn't notice the world burning around him.
Sorry, man.
You know,
I've been so
how
lost in
realistic. This is truly
anything.
social commentary on people who are ignorant of the atrocities that go around.
And they have like an antenna thingy on the top that lets them control their thoughts.
Whoa, wait a minute. Are you telling me he
Yes,
has
sub-crypto alpha wave
alpha wave
enhancers.
built into a cranial matrix?
I don't know. Am I?
2 Neptunes in this show.
Serious, man.
Oh, yeah, there
We
are
have to
2.
Find a way to channel the power of rock.
Yeah, that's it.
Disrupt his mind.
He's not brainwashed yet because he's too much in his groove to notice what's going on, according to him. So I guess maybe the spirit of rock and roll is just too much.
Krabs has one in the storeroom. He was going to use it to play
Maybe it's
music for
ignorance,
the
maybe it's
Krusty Krab with
apathy.
subliminal
Ooh,
messages
who knows?
urging people to buy more stuff.
Don't think the irony is lost at me.
And there's one other thing we're gonna need. A reverse polarity sub.
I don't think they're legally allowed to use the movie Neptune design. I think there's a licensing issue there.
Frequency that Plankton uses to control these buckets. It looks like a little light bulb.
Yeah, freakish smile. Thanks for joining.
Well, Plankton has to have one, or he couldn't generate the frequency to begin with. So I guess that means
I've got to go into the belly of the beast.
The chum bucket.
It won't be easy.
Nothing worth doing ever is.
Use a
Never
different
fear,
guitar.
I will bravely face the dangers of the chum bucket, for for the good
Never thought about it.
Wow,
That is a Goofy Goober guitar.
A man's gotta do.
That does fit with the bucket helmets being weak to rock. Yeah, I was thinking that too. That does work.
So I gotta get a reverse polar party submarine.
Reverse polar party?
Close enough.
Polar
It
bowler?
looks like a little light bulb, and it's
That was a
probably
great video of
ever
mine. I want to review more Wild Tangent games. Still need to do Crystal Maze
Okay, pal. Catch
and
you
Otto's
in
Magic
flop.
Blocks. I love that one. SpongeBob was feigning ignorance. Squidville. SpongeBob destroying Squidward's house was revenge.
Okay, here I am.
Good grounds for a fanfiction.
I
Yeah.
just need to get to the kitchen.
Now here's a bit of a strange mini game here.
What is this Krabby Patty doing floating in midair? That's a bit odd.
Yeah, Wild Tangent is fun. I like doing those games. Apparently, the original slider was found recently, so I could probably make a video updating on that. I'm not doing a face cam again. That was a nightmare.
These Krabby Patties so Plankton can't use them to figure out the secret recipe, and I better avoid that robot.
That's why I just use a PNG to represent me now. Oh, wrong way. You know, he already has the recipe. What's the point of this? Like, makes no sense, guys. Couldn't have made this a little more sensible. Here we go. Yeah, come over here. And he doesn't even follow us in the kitchen.
Hooray! I made it! Now to get what I came here for.
Oh, yeah. Otto's Magic Blocks. I love that game. Here's the Polar Party Freak Mitt.
I hope this is the right piece.
Where's the flamingo?
And glowy.
The flamingo isn't coming out. That's a shame. I don't think radioactive waste is huggable necessarily. I wouldn't recommend it entirely.
Those beakers look like part of Plankton's latest experiment. Maybe he's making a growth formula, or an eye-sprouting serum, or both.
That would be horrifying for anyone besides Plankton.
This again? Okay, I gotta get to the doors, pick up the Krabby Patties, and avoid the
Pac-Man,
crazy robot me.
in a way, I guess.
Break.
Like the funky test tube, yeah. Let's see if I can get, yeah. Oh, I cut that close. I don't like this one where it kind of corners you, but it is possible to get past him. I've done it before. I kind of like how he looks from above. He's really shiny. Oh, can we make it? Can we make it? He just stands there and watches me leave.
That was close.
Lucy gamer moment, yeah. Legitimately gaming, not just clicking things. Patrick.
Patrick, Plankton has taken over Bikini Bottom. He's gotten everyone to wear these buckets on their heads, and he's controlling
Everywhere
their
into his
minds.
empire.
What are we gonna do?
SpongeBob, did you know that's Perch
Hack
Perkins
Sponge.
over there? The Perch Perkins?
I love how Squidward's face is still just right here. They never took all this stuff down.
Perch Perkins.
Look at this little balloon formation up here.
That's the stage where Squidward was made manager instead of me.
It looks like a piece of bread. Love that. Get welded. Yeah, I just said he looks like bread.
I got it.
All hail Plankton.
See, he dropped his guitar, and the spirit of rock and roll could no longer protect him.
Rig this thing on my own.
All hail
Yeah, I get it.
All right,
It's an ultra cool guitar.
it's time for the rhythm game, and we all know how I am with those. We all remember my Winx Club
I
video.
guess it isn't powerful enough to be of much use as it is, though.
No, guitar guy. Guitar guy's dead. Alright, we need to go get the thing from the storeroom and then put all these things together. Ooh, ambiance. I hope those shelves are dirty. Chum sauce.
The speaker. This will do nicely.
Not Patrick. Well, Patrick doesn't really need to be. He's not really relevant to the story. Let's combine two things that don't go together.
I don't think those can be used together.
Sure they can.
Those don't go together. No way will those things work together.
Is he gonna say the funny one?
No way will those things work together.
I don't think so.
I don't think those can be used
He's not gonna
together.
say, I want to live in a world where that would be possible. I don't know if that's in this game. That might be Employee of the Month. Alright,
I attached the speaker to the
there's
amplifier,
that.
but it still needs the sub-ether thingamajig to tune into Plankton's bucket frequency.
Yep, so we do that. And then plug it on in. Mega amplifier. In the mailbox. Alright, let's go. Let's play our hearts out then.
Say,
And he has to
Plankton,
give his speech.
I've been thinking about what you said.
It's not as cool in the movie as it is in the movie because it's just kind of back and forth here casually.
You know, I've been through a lot in the last 6 days, 5 minutes.
Plankton is literally just, he's just standing there watching me set all this up. I imagine like I'm going through this big setup here, like plugging in all these cords, and he's just standing there like, yep, okay.
Or managerial promotion or
Menacingly.
third thing can make me any more than what I really am inside.
Here comes the rhythm game.
That's great.
Lucy's nightmare apart from Operation Rail and Bodo Cross.
Couldn't do. I made it to Shell City, and I beat the
Cyclops.
and I rode the
Calm down, son. It's just a drawing.
crown back.
All right, we get the point.
Yeah, the movie was amazing.
I am a kid, and I'm also a goofball.
And a wingnut.
And a knucklehead McSpazatron.
What's going on here?
But most of all,
I'm a
Settle
poopy
down.
pooper.
Settle.
I'm a goofy goober.
Oh,
SpongeBob Project Diva moment. Yeah, very much so.
Got to get the notes of this song right, or it won't destroy Plankton's mind control helmets.
It is a very unique version of a rhythm game, though. Like, I don't think I've ever seen one with this style. Well, I guess it is just a flashy version of just waiting for things to hit a line. But it's unique. And, come on, I thought the red one was first. This is harder than I remember, honestly.
Get your groove on.
I'm not ignoring chat, I'm just focusing. Like Patrick when he was extending his eyes. Focusing. Oh, just barely nailed that one. I missed. I think you just always have to go for the ones on the bottom. I think those are always going to be the faster ones. Now I'm wailing like Pearl. Don the Whale. This is going on for a while, isn't it? Come on, Spongy. Have you broken this bucket helmet spell yet? And we just... There we go. Okay. Ending cutscene. We did it. The game is a bit hard compared to the rest of them. Yeah. It's like Guitar Hero.
So,
Yeah, I guess so.
SpongeBob uses the power of rock and roll to overcome evil.
To the
It is
rock.
a tale as old as time. King Neptune,
We can just
freed from his
communicate through
bucket,
SpongeBob quotes,
receives
yeah.
the crown with gratitude.
I don't
and
think that's what
releases
was
Mr.
happening
Krabs
during that
from his
scene in the
prison
movie.
of ice. Plankton is removed
D.
from
Snyder is
circulation
proud.
and placed in a suitable institution.
Plankton went to
Patrick
college.
is finally interviewed by Perch Perkins. Mindy earns the respect of her father, who will never again dismiss her counsel of wisdom and compassion. Although he is fairly
And the
insistent
crown
that someone
polisher
rots in
died.
a dungeon for 1,000 eternities.
Or he went on to become a
And
hot dog
SpongeBob,
vendor and changed
the
his
kid,
identity.
The wingnut, the knucklehead McSpazatron.
Yeah, that was the song. But the song is actually in the
That's
credits.
manager McSpazatron
For what that's
for you.
worth. Yeah. Plankton needs to spend more time in college. Yeah, that was the lousiest attempt at taking over the world I've ever seen.
The end.
The end. There's the song. Of the still, yeah, that was a quick ending. Yeah, we just kind of went from the rhythm game to that. Copyrighted music. All right, this will take us back to the title screen. Turn that down. It's way too loud. All right, so that very abrupt ending does bring us to the end of this game. Very peak, yeah, very much so. Hey Noah, thanks for stopping by. Is it the friend or foe incident? What's that? Yeah, thanks for being here, Scott. Woohoo! Love the song. Yeah, that's a great song. I didn't know it was a parody for the longest time. Like when I found out, that was, oh, okay. GG. Woo! We did it. We managed to beat the entirety of the very difficult SpongeBob Movie on PC. And it's really good. I like this game a lot. Yeah, sure, it's low budget, but it's really charming. And my child self adored this game, so can't criticize it too heavily. But yeah, and I think this one definitely had like more original assets than a lot of the other AWE games. So that's for it too. That has it in that favor. I forgot how to talk. Sorry about that. Alright, have a good night, Hidden Flare. I'm the only person to ever stream this game. Someone else might have, but it was definitely an experience. I'm glad I could. I love this game, and I was really glad I could give it a shot. Patrick has... Nothing good comes from Patrick having a job. What are you planning on streaming next? I'm not... Maybe Lights, Camera, Pants. I did that for my test stream on Twitch. I didn't finish it, though, so maybe I could do a full playthrough on that one. That one's longer than this one, so that might be a longer night. Maybe I'll do that during the day. I'm still getting the gist of scheduling and all that. SpongeBob point-and-click games are incredible, yeah. Maybe Jumpstart 3rd Grade at some point, too. That would be a really interesting game to stream, or just the Jumpstarts in general. Someone said the Jimmy Neutron PC game as well. That would be fun. Yeah, it was a very neat one. Peeps from the original PC or console? This is the PC version. Do you post when you're going to stream? On Twitter, occasionally, yeah. I'll say when I'm planning one or if I'm going live. But my schedule's wild. Like, my hours are different every night, so... Jewel Quest. You're welcome, Nova Stan. Really glad you like them. Good cutscene. Lights, Camera, Pants mentioned. Employee of the Month first. I just have to get the textures fixed for that one. I need to get DG Voodoo working, so that's going to be something that I'd have to figure out. And then I need to do it for Battle for Bikini Bomb as well, because I need to revisit that one, because my older video, the textures were all messy. You could post on the community tab. Yeah, I could. I could definitely use that. I just don't want to spam people's YouTube pages because I know they're on YouTube looking for videos. I don't want them to just see, hey, I'm streaming. It's like, I feel a little self-conscious about that. Scheduling. The first 2 levels. I don't know if the VOD's going to be available on YouTube afterwards. I'm not super familiar with YouTube streaming, but might be watch-backable. You did. Ooh. Did you stream Operation Krabby Patty? I didn't do Operation Krabby Patty yet, but that could be one. That could be one I could stream soon. Please spam me. You're my favorite. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. That means a lot to me. I always like hearing when people enjoy it. You know, making these videos is great, so I really like hearing when people are actually feel touched in some way. I know it's sometimes like I'll make a video and be like, ooh, I don't know if I like this one, and then I see the comments are all positive and I say, oh, okay, I guess I'm too hard on myself for that. So Mickey Games. SpongeBob, go ahead, make my day. Wants to auto save to the channel. Ooh, perhaps. Thanks, Rainbow. Alright. So yeah, I think that is going to do it for the stream tonight. We managed to get through a game, which honestly I didn't even think we would. I thought I'd have to stop halfway, but I guess I underestimated how short it was or how quickly I was able to get through it. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for now, and I'll definitely look into other games we can stream. The other AWE PC games, maybe Jump Starts, maybe other Nickelodeon games, those would be fun. So these are, I'm just having a good, and now that I know how YouTube streaming works a little more, it won't be as difficult the next time, won't be as messy, won't make a mistake when I attempt to start and have to figure it out again. Feels like a fever dream. Wait, Jeffrey, I have to touch you. Do I need to follow all day? I'll definitely try to. I'll see how my scheduling looks now that my things are returning back to normal. I'll try to figure out a cohesive schedule that I could post at some point for like a general idea for where I'm gonna stream. I'd also like to stream during the day at some point, maybe around 12 CST. That might be on Monday or Tuesday. Thank you, Waffle Boy, and thank you, Ava. Thanks for coming. Thank you, TC Can't, sorry. So, thank you all for joining. It was really nice to stream here. I'm really glad that you all enjoyed the game. It's always a pleasure to make any kind of content here. I love this YouTube channel. I love being able to make videos about all these old games and revisit them. So, I'm glad that you all enjoy them too. Thanks for being so pleasant to talk to. I loved getting to have the back and forth with every one of you. Sorry if I missed some comments. I tried to respond to as many as I could, but thank you all for joining. Actually don't. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. That means a lot. And thank you, Ava, for being here. And thank you, everyone. You too, Scott. And I will, Rainbow, for sure. So anyway, as always, thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next memory.